Oh my god. Alright, we are live.
Hey, where's the camera?
Everyone, welcome to
that one
the...
there?
Yeah,
Which
the
camera?
camera.
Just
The
one?
camera, yeah. The FA Cup watch along, I'm here live.
I think the last time.
Last Manchester Derby, us three were here.
Yeah, we were.
So
I
here
think
with
the last
Gio,
podcast I was on.
here with Gio
Hello. Oh, chippies.
and Rob. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'll tell you in
In 90 minutes.
2 hours or so.
2 hours times.
How are you guys?
I'm doing well.
You doing well?
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous.
Well,
a little
tired.
nervous, to be honest.
Well, you should know, Kerry, his house was on fire.
Yeah, true. George's
It
house was on fire
wasn't.
today, but it's a story for another day. But it wasn't actually on
It
fire.
wasn't on
But
fire. There's no fire.
all right, guys. So we've got a few people in the chat. So Beach is in the chat. Chris Coffey's in the chat. Big Man's there. He's written something. How we doing tonight, Beach? How you doing, man? We were just paying each other out about Crows and Carlton. If anyone doesn't know, Crows were 35 points up and they lost. So
Ah, there goes my tips.
yeah,
Again.
you know.
I tipped Melbourne and I tipped Port Adelaide.
Oh, King of the North said he's been at the game and he's a bit drunk, to be honest, because he was at
King of the North?
He must have been at the foot. Yeah, that's what we call him.
Who's that?
Well, mate, Chris.
Ah, King of the North.
Yeah.
I like it.
Haven't you got a stage name?
No, you're just Gio.
Just Gio, yeah. Like my online handle back from like '93 was Gio Ramavo, and I still use it, but it was just shortened to
Yeah,
Gio.
remember?
Yeah.
All right, so we're here for the first ever Manchester Derby in an FA Cup
It's the
final.
first time,
It
isn't it?
is the first time, yes.
Yeah, that's
Well,
crazy.
they've only been making them recently.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
got to get them in early.
We won one in 2019.
True.
Is that right?
Yeah. We won the famous treble in 2019.
What was the clips they were just showing? What was
FA Cup title and the title and the Antelope Cup.
the clips they were just showing then? We played in a Carabao Cup final, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
when Yaya Toure scored, but Van der Sar was still
I
playing.
think it might have been their run into the.
It must have been a Carabao Cup final. I think we played.
Yaya
in.
Toure scored the winning goal in the FA Cup in 2012.
Yeah, but they were just showing a
2011.
goal he scored against Van der Sar. I think that was
Oh,
we
okay.
played a Carabao Cup final. We might have lost to City, I reckon.
Yeah, actually recently.
I thought they were just showing the lead in, like the lead into the.
Nah, because it was Yaya Toure and Van der Sar.
I was half paying attention and talking at the same time.
Yeah, me too.
So before I got Rob to send me a combined 11 of this treble team and this maybe treble team. Well, potential treble team. That's a better word.
Maybe.
Potential.
So you know, Rob, I would have picked exactly the same, right? But I reckon I would have went 4-3-3 just to get Scholes, De Bruyne, and King.
Yeah, look, I had Scholes in. I had
And I
him
still
out.
would have put Cole, Haaland, and Giggs, I reckon, and then probably Beckham might have missed out, maybe.
Yeah,
But then
okay.
again, Beckham played in the Champions League final,
He
centre
did.
midfield.
And
That year we won. He played the FA Cup final.
And both Roy Keane and Scholes didn't play.
They were suspended
Oh, right, that was-
because Roy Keane played that famous game against Juventus where he got I think he got a yellow card in the first minute, and then he scored 2 goals and we won. We were 2-0 down to
Yeah,
Juventus.
so I thought, I'll leave.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I took license and left one out because they were suspended.
Well, we started with
Nani.
Scholes.
There's Berbatov and Nani.
We started with Scholes and Beckham and Butt played centre mid. Blomqvist was wide and Giggs was. That's Nanny.
He must have left Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're just saying.
he played some
Nah,
really.
he just jumped on the plane 10 minutes ago and got there.
Oh, well, yeah, so we touched on a few of that. So all the boys, they were watching the footy, but we had the A-League Grand Final, and I think it was the biggest score since Adelaide got thumped.
I've got no idea.
Central Coast won 6-1 against Melbourne City. We just saw it. We just watched it.
Just the highlights just before you rocked up.
They did.
Cummings scored a
I'm too
hat-trick.
busy enjoying this
Cummings
prelibation.
Yeah.
Cummings scored a hat-trick in his farewell game, they said.
Who?
Cummings. Oh, I don't know. Listen, I don't know.
I've never heard of
Oh,
him.
they just were saying it then.
They were saying he was so
Yeah.
ferocious.
6-1.
He's a forward, yeah.
Was that what the score was when we lost? Or was it 6?
6-0.
So it wasn't as
Yeah.
bad.
Wasn't it 6-1?
Yeah. So
6-0, I think we lost.
Adelaide was 6-0 after they
Was
sent
it?
someone off in the
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. Oh,
20 minutes in or
what's his
something.
name got sent off?
20 minutes.
Aloisi.
my memories are high march.
Was it? It could have been Ross that got sent off.
Ross.
Was he still playing then? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
if
It
he was
was,
playing.
it was an elbow, I think.
Ross
Could have been.
Aloisi got sent off.
Yeah, it could have been.
My
He
one
had
memory
got
of Hamish Stadium, Kerry,
Archie Thompson
was
blood was coming out.
Oh,
Matthew not picking Alex
And
in
that
goal
day-
and
Yeah.
picking Bill and him getting sent
Fat
off.
box.
And then
Yes.
Alex almost scored the
That's the
winner
one.
for us.
I know. He almost scored the equaliser, I
The
reckon.
equaliser, that's right. Yeah.
Because we were
The whole
We-
season, Alex was.
no, but we went
Killing
1-0
it.
down to Adelaide City. That's when we played at
And then,
Hamash.
and then Bill got the red card.
No, but then we scored, went 1-1,
Yeah.
and then Adelaide City scored, and Alex came up for a corner, our
And he hit the header.
goalkeeper,
Yeah.
and he hit the header, hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And then, but we ended up
But
losing.
I
But
still remember Matthew. He picked Bill in goals,
instead of
and
because
Alex
he
had
was
been
the
playing, and
the
Alex
whole
had been
year.
playing all season,
and Bill got
and
sent
Bill
off.
got sent off in like the 10th
I'll tell you a story about Bill.
Oh,
I'll tell you a story about Bill. People are not going to know anything we're talking about.
No,
but
nothing. But
Bill has got the worst record in Highmarsh Stadium
he
history.
does.
History.
And why did he pick?
Every time I've played there, we played there. So when I was my first year, it was my second, third year of seniors, but it was the first like 04. We got to the finals, and Michael Brooks, he at the time was one of the best players to ever come from our state. He was player coach of Para Hills,
that's right, Brooksy. Yeah.
and we'd beaten them, smashed them twice during the year. We were the best team in the league by far, but we did. Chris won't like to hear it. We did the biggest Port Adelaide ever and choked. We got to the finals after we smashed them 3-0 twice. We got to the finals, and Bill, in his wisdom, decided, I'm going to try dribble one of the best strikers that's ever been developed out of this state. Just, at Highmarsh casually, and Brooks just took the ball off him, and we got done. And then the next game, so we had double chance because we finished top. Next game, he concedes this 50-yard shot from Adelaide Hills bloke that was just like, and we lost 1-0. Yeah, and we lost 1-0. And then the next time he played there was that game
Sent off.
against Adelaide City. He gets sent off in like the 11th minute. And we somehow only lost 2-1. We almost won with like 10 men. He had the worst record there. It was like,
I felt so sorry for him.
Some players are unlucky.
yeah.
Well, look, Kareem Benzema has not won a World Cup.
Yeah, I know. Because he hasn't been, I know.
They have gigs.
Yeah, he hasn't played in one. He never played in one.
No.
We, if
Do
you,
you remember Michael Brooks?
time traveling,
If you see him now, he's that.
oh, he's massive.
Really?
Yeah.
He came up to me. He came. He played. He went. He was assistant coach for. We were playing against him last year, and he was assistant coach for this team. We were playing last year, and he knew me. He remembered me. Like we knew each other,
Yeah.
and they were getting into us all game. And I ended up scoring 2 goals, and they were real trying to get into us. That's how Brooksy was. Tells teams to get.
So was they calling the Riders?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. And we end up winning right 3-1. I scored 2, and he comes up to me and he goes, this is how he talks. He's like, Kerry, mate. He goes, nice, well done, mate. He's still got it. And I said to him, because Brooksy is a real rude guy.
Yeah.
And I said to him, well, you don't still have it, man. What happened, right? Nah, because he'd done some things to us.
Of course, yeah.
And I go, well, you don't still have it. What happened? And he goes, 50 years old. I said, that's no excuse, mate.
Yeah.
No.
We won when we beat them that year in 04. We beat them at Weagle 3-0. So we won the minor premiership, and he got up on the microphone
In our club.
in our club room, and he goes, "Well, I hope you fucking get spanked next week." And I was like, "You mate." So I never forgot that until it's just he was like that,
No tact.
no tact at all.
No.
Like
Is the
time traveling Biasson says 9-1 City. That's his prediction. 9-1.
Yeah, well,
And Haaland scores 8.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
imagine.
You know what? I was saying
He won't beat the record, Dixie Dean record.
I was-
So.
saying this to him last night. They showed when Liverpool, the comeback Champions League final.
3-0 down.
Yeah.
So they showed the defense, AC Milan's defense that day. Does anyone know what it was?
Nesta, Maldini, on the back left. Back left was Maldini.
Yep.
Nesta in the middle.
Yep.
Costa
Was it? No, Cannavaro never played for the.
No.
No.
What's his
But I'll
name?
tell you the defense.
No, what's his name?
And they reckon that these players these days play against defenses as good as these guys. I'll tell you the defense. Right back,
Yeah.
Cafu.
That's right.
Oh wow.
So
The reason I'm-
arguably one
you-
of the best fullbacks ever.
You know why I remember these? I
Okay.
had them on
You
check.
know, centre back, Nesta.
Yeah.
The other centre back, Stam.
Stam.
That's right.
Left back,
Yeah.
Paolo Maldini.
Maldini.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that these guys are playing against defenders like that anymore?
Yeah. I should have known that.
I
Because,
think it's win or lose going to be in midfield.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I agree.
overload.
But the point I'm saying is, those guys playing against those guys back then, those strikers, they were playing against, like, look at the players, like, in that, the Puyols, like, there was just,
Yeah.
they were coming out, they were everywhere. They're not like that anymore.
no.
The centre backs, they're not around like that anymore. No way.
The only thing that I thought was going to come close to those sort of centre backs, and he just failed miserably, was Bailly.
Bailly was not bad.
He was meant to be really good.
Oh, no, listen, our centre backs are good now. Man United have got a record this year. So we lost 7-0 to Liverpool, right? We got spanked by City. But, you know, United only conceded 8 goals at Old Trafford this year.
Mm-hmm.
So Varane and Martinez have actually been on point this year.
Oh, yeah,
Varane's excellent. He's great.
Big
Oh, there's the
lineup.
teams. I will read out this team.
Lineups.
Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Stones, Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Grealish, Silva, Haaland. But
Does he always
Edison's
play
on the
with back three?
bench. Edison is benched.
yes.
Does he always
Yeah,
play with
I
the
heard
back
about
three?
that. This is going to be the Champions League starting 11 as well. Because what will happen?
What's wrong with Edison?
Is Stones? I'll tell you in a sec. Stones will drop into a fourth
Yeah,
defender.
okay.
But he's getting him to push up into defensive midfield. So if
Yeah.
they can block, Rodri and Stones can block the midfield that
Yeah.
protects the defence. So that's what he's doing.
Man United lineup. De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Varane, Shaw. We knew that. Casemiro.
Yeah.
Fernandez out wide because Martial's gone. Fred, Eriksson, Sancho, Rashford. Oh, that's the lineup I predicted.
Oh, Anthony's injured, isn't he?
Yeah, he's injured.
That's right. Yeah,
and
well,
Martial's not.
yeah.
Is Rashford better there or on the left with Sanchez?
Listen, you know what? All of them over there push the fact they reckon he's better on the left,
Yeah.
but every time he plays up front, he scores.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't know. You know, he's not a hold the ball up type of guy, but his strengths are getting behind.
In
So
the
you play that,
in
don't
the
you?
fantasy Premier League, Rashford's listed as a midfielder
Oh,
for this low
That's
value.
the best.
So I put him straight in from the beginning. I
the
left
best.
him in there.
who you guys predicting to win? We've already had the question. Well, I'm predicting United.
I mean, I have to look regardless.
1-0, Man U, I reckon.
Why not?
3-1 Man City.
Shit. Oh my God, Martin. Martin's here. Martin Tyler's there.
Look,
That's my prediction.
With my heart,
So-
with my heart, or say Man United. With my head, I think it's going to be 2-1 City.
You say that.
That's just
The
what I.
last time they played each other,
2-1, wasn't it?
Came from behind in the last 10 minutes
2-1.
and won 2-1.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. All these media have been saying,
So
if they're saying United won't be able to score a lot of goals against City. That's what the media's been saying. And I said, but we've scored 5 goals against them this year. Even when we lost 6-3, we still scored 3 goals. And then we beat them 2-1. And they're all saying, if City score the first goal, the game's done. I'm like, but we came from behind at Old Trafford and beat them.
and that's the thing, as a defender, I'd rather win 3-0 than 6-3. Hate that. Hate conceding.
Who's the guy in the glasses? That's Rob.
that's glasses good.
That's Rob, man. We introduced him. If you were there from the start, would have known there.
Who's that?
It's just one of the chats.
Oh, the chat.
So Ortega's in the team. Man City have not conceded a goal in the FA Cup run.
Yeah, but
At all.
so he's being loyal to him because he's played him every FA Cup game.
And we
But is he
have-
going to play him in the Champions League?
No,
No.
Edison will be.
That's
back.
what I thought. Okay.
But Ortega has been in the.
So he's been loyal. That's good.
He's been loyal.
That's good. I like
As a
that.
coach,
I like that.
there was this debate about do you be loyal or no, you play to win.
Yeah.
No, I would have played Edison.
But he probably thinks in his mind that he thinks Ortega's capable. I don't know.
Well, if he's your number one goalkeeper, that's
Yeah.
fine. If he's not, I'd play my number one goalkeeper. It's about winning at this point.
What will hurt United fans more? City winning versus QPR to win the title, or City beating United to win the treble? This would hurt way more.
Yeah.
Way
Yes,
more. That's
I-
why someone asked
yeah.
that.
And this is the extra motivation for United because
When they beat QPR, that's Aguero.
they have the opportunity here to ruin the treble.
Yeah, that's right.
I read
Well,
an
do you
article- I
know?
read an article
Do you know the
today,
history
Denmark
of it,
said
right?
He came out
So-
and said, I want to win the game. I don't care about spoiling.
No, but
No.
so the history of it is United, the only English team to win the treble.
Yeah.
But every 20 years or so, they reckon it comes around a team.
Yes.
So 20 years before we won it, Liverpool were on for a treble, and United beat them in the FA Cup final
That's right.
to spoil their treble in 70.
How many other teams have won the treble?
Well, they showed it. Bayern Munich have done it.
Yeah.
Barcelona have done it.
Real Madrid must have.
I don't think so. I don't think they're on the list. I think it was a Celtic.
Inter
My
Milan?
team, Celtic.
I think Celtic
and
have
they're
done it.
going for another one.
Did Inter
No, but Celtic did it with a European Cup.
Was that the year that Dixie Deans were playing?
I'm not sure. It was fifth.
I-
What did they say? Well, I saw the list of them. But United.
Dixie Deans scored 63 goals.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
So
Who's that for?
Celtic.
yeah, Celtic. So yeah, I think it's Barcelona twice. Once under Pep, once under Enrique.
Right.
So they've done it twice.
So Barcelona, Bayern Munich,
Bayern Munich with what's his name? Jupp
Jupp Heynckes.
Heynckes, that's one. And Ferguson United.
Yeah.
I think maybe Milan. They said. I think maybe Milan have done it.
Milan, even back in the late.
Yeah,
80s,
like it was
90s,
around that. I
all
think it was the
good.
'80s team, the Milan team. So it's 5 or 6, I think, 5 or 6
George,
teams.
Celtic applied for the
And Celtic, yeah, Celtic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Against who?
Oh.
Inverness.
Inverness, second division.
What's the purpose of the FA Cup? How do you get in it? Every team in England is put into the two cup competitions.
Even the non-professional.
Yeah,
teams, like
yeah.
it is a completely
yeah,
open competition.
it's just an open competition for everyone
Everyone
over
can
there.
register. Even a Sunday league team
Yeah.
can register.
Or whatever.
Wrexham will be this one.
Whoa! Hey, they had an ex-Man United. They got an ex-Man United keeper out of retirement to playing goals, and he saved the penalty to get him
Do
promoted.
you know how much?
Ben
you know,
Foster.
Do you know how much Ryan Reynolds is worth now?
Yeah, no,
Because he sold
of course he is.
Aviation Gin
Of course he is.
I just saw.
and the
and
T-Mobile, whatever. No, the mobile company.
Sorry.
Go on.
No,
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds sold that
Yeah, I
mobile
know.
company.
I know. So he's got so much.
He's like worth over $1 billion now. So now he owns Wrexham with this other guy.
Yeah.
They're saying they want to buy all these freaking players.
Yeah, so he bought Ben Foster out of retirement
Yeah.
to play
And he
whatever it
saved the
is
penalty in the
conference, and he saved the penalty to get them promoted.
yeah.
Wow.
And they got promoted, and then he rang up Bale and he goes, "Do you want to come out of retirement?"
He's ringing up everyone, didn't he? He's a movie star.
But yeah, you know, it's hey, good on him.
I saw something on YouTube. Is an old Wrexham players,
Yeah,
like retired between the ages of whatever it was, 35 and 50, played retired, newly retired, the USA women's national team.
Smashed him.
Oh.
oh really?
They pulled back, but the
Yeah.
guys won 12-0.
Oh man,
Well, it's like the
I just find that
I
funny.
think it was one of the national teams, one of the girls' national teams, played against an under 17 or an under 16 boys team.
Dallas under 15.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hammered.
7. Yeah.
Well,
That's
it
dropped
was-
7 goals.
I love how they get these guys.
You remember the tennis match of a Mr. Briggs, his name was.
Yeah, it was. But
He
he
was
was
about 50
in
years
his
old.
50s, right?
Yeah. And playing one of the champion American,
Billie Jean King.
Billie Jean King.
I
Very fantastic.
I would put my
she
money on
won,
it.
But she was at her peak, and he was in his mid-50s.
I would put money on it that if a retired 50-year-old man tried to play Serena Williams, he'd get smashed.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know.
Who's that?
Yeah.
In her, I said if a retired man tried to play Serena Williams in her prime, she'd kill him.
No, there is a. Serena actually did an interview just recently.
Yeah,
I just watched it with her. She said
I'm talking about in her prime.
no. This was in her prime.
Mm.
They pulled out a number. She played like a number 400 seed, whatever in the men's.
Probably,
Lost six.
probably, but
In
Yeah,
their
but-
prime.
if that was a Grand Slam or something, she would have killed him. I'm telling you, she was serving harder than Djokovic
Oh,
served.
Alex
man.
is there. Look.
Cars.
What you got to remember about the tennis players today, you know, we're watching soccer, but we're talking about
Sport.
Federer, but Federer, Djokovic, all that. Pete Sampras' second serve was faster than their first serve.
I love that guy.
Oh, I love developing that technique.
But do you know what I mean? Like he was serving second serve 200 Ks. No, it is. It's hard. It's
I might. I used to play tennis just socially.
Yeah.
with my then girlfriend, now my wife, and played tennis.
You would have a good serve because you're tall,
Yeah, but I couldn't.
but it's just it didn't have the technique. Yeah,
Do you know who was a really good tennis player?
but Chris was.
That idiot.
Him and Craig. Yeah, it's his friend
He
Craig.
used to play
Him and his friend Craig.
competition in high school.
They were
Oh,
both
wow.
good. Craig was better, but they were both good.
And his coached,
Nah, he didn't. Smith didn't coach Chris. I don't think.
yes, he did.
Mr. Smith, no, he didn't.
He did.
Peter Smith, he was only a little bit at Marion High, not
No,
as
no,
much.
Peter Smith,
He did coach Hewitt.
the photography teacher.
Yeah, but he was at Marion High first
Yeah.
with Chris. But
I don't think he coached Chris.
he coached Leighton Hughes. Leighton Hewitt's first coach.
Huggy.
He is Walter White.
He is
That's
Walter
what I call him.
White. That's a Walter Whitehead.
Well, Ajax finished third this season, and I'm
They sacked their coach, didn't they? Midway through.
midway through. But I'm reasonably happy with that after losing Allaire, Anthony, the coach. There was one other player. Well, 4 players.
And Martinez.
There's a
Martinez.
There's a
started.
rumor going around.
You know how Van der Sar stepped down?
Yes.
And someone else, Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy stepped down
Stepped
from
down
PSV. I can't believe
PSV
that.
As well, so they're saying
What happened there?
There
They
is a
won the
ru-
league, didn't they?
There's a rumor going around that Ten
Or
Hag,
Feyenoord won it.
Once and
Ten
all.
Hag is bringing them to Man U.
No, well, he
That's
wanted. He tried to get.
is bringing them there to
He tried to get the. He tried to get Van Persie,
on the.
but Van Persie took a coaching job somewhere. He tried to get
Bayern
him.
Munich just sacked Oliver Kahn as CEO.
Yeah, CEO.
Another one. What's the name? Malinowski or something.
I don't have Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
Chunky Footy says Ash
Not-
Barty used to coach him 5 years ago.
Is that right?
Yeah, wow.
That's good. She's retired now, I think.
Oh no, you got to see
Didn't she
her
retire?
title. She retired, but you should see her current title. It is, I think, something client inspiration officer or something.
That's wild.
It's
And an Aboriginal prize?
I don't know.
No, I don't think she is.
If you're there, someone look her up on LinkedIn, and her job title. Her job title. Will be there.
I'll get LinkedIn.
Her job title will be on there.
Yeah, I saw Khan got the sack,
Where's my LinkedIn?
but because I reckon the league. I mean, they won 11 leagues in a row, but for them to win it, on goal difference, for them that's going to be like finishing 10th, hey, or whatever they like. If Musiala didn't score, they wouldn't have won. Yeah, so
They needed to win.
whatever, but
It'll be
for them that's like finishing
They
10th.
won by a point or two.
just Ash Barty, I reckon.
For them that's like finishing 10th.
Yeah.
They'll be.
But isn't that a record? 11 in a row.
It has to be.
Like a world record.
Has to be.
She is
It's ridiculous.
she is chief of inspiration at Optus.
Oh, chief of inspiration.
First Nations tennis ambassador.
That's wild.
Auntie, and dog mum.
Chief inspiration officer. Talk about making up a title.
See, but you know what I like about that with Bayern Munich? That's what I wish United did. It proves that it's not about sentiment, man. They got rid of a club legend, a CEO. They're like, see ya.
Yeah.
See ya, man. You're doing something wrong?
They
See you later.
sacked both of them
Yeah, they did.
half an hour after they won the title.
I thought it was
No, I think it was after, wasn't it?
because he wasn't. I know Oliver Kahn wasn't allowed to turn up at the ground
Uh-huh.
for the last game.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'll put them
I
on.
had Jamovic over.
Doesn't matter.
He was the one who was going
Sally Hamidzic.
like that.
Yeah,
Sally Hamidzic, isn't that
Sally
his
And
name?
Egypt,
yeah, that's him.
He was going like that, and then within half an hour, it wasn't there.
Oh, I read that they didn't let Oliver Kahn in the ground though.
No, what?
Probably. They probably knew.
That's what I read. I don't remember seeing him because I watched the
big man still there?
Why they get these guys? They got Berbatov and Nani, and then Clichy and Sean Wright Phillips, who he probably didn't. It says he's a Premier League winner and he played like 6 minutes. Sean Wright Phillips, where did he win a Premier League?
who with?
I think it was with Chelsea, not even
Oh,
with City.
okay, Chelsea.
And he's like, I'm a full City fan.
Oh, I looked at. You know something funny? I looked at the Player of the Year for Man City going back history.
Yeah,
Danny Tiato won it.
probably. He
Once.
probably did. That's probably like 04 or something.
Around then 02
Yeah.
or about something like that.
Sean Goder won 1 year just for
What?
scoring those goals.
What cracks me up about what cracks me up about Phillips?
All right.
What cracks me up about Phillips is he goes on there with his dad, and he's the one that acts like he was the good player when his dad was champion,
Yeah.
and he was a
Ian Wright's dad.
or I think he's adopted.
I like seeing the interview. It was Thierry Henry, Jamie Carragher, and Micah Richards.
Yeah.
When Paolo Maldini came
That's, I
on.
saw it. And he tried to, I said to my dad, I go, Carragher tried to stick the boot into Maldini about the final. And then Schmeichel was interviewing him. Schmeichel goes, oh, how many Champions Leagues have you won, Jamie? And he goes, 1. He goes, oh, Paolo, how many have you won? He goes, 5. And lost 3. 8 finals he was in.
I love the banter between Neville and Carragher. Because, you know, when Man
Yeah, they're
got
funny.
thumped 7-0, Carragher brought him a 7-up.
Yeah, of course.
And then the next week,
They lost to
Liverpool shat the
Bournemouth.
bed and then lost the bed. And so,
To Bournemouth.
So Gary Neville brings him a Coke Zero.
They were terrible this year, Liverpool. I don't know why. They came good near the end, but
It's a good squad.
yeah, I don't know what happened to them.
And it's a good coach. They're just not listening to him.
Don't know. Don't know what happened with them.
I'll take Klopp as a coach any day. He knows what he's doing.
I don't know what happened to them this year. And next year, if they don't,
They sold Mane.
well, that's hurt them. That has hurt them, no doubt about it. But
I think Nunes had a good season.
he's just got to sort his finishing out.
He didn't have a bad season.
You can't. The amount of chances he gets,
Yeah.
if he could finish, he'd have Haaland numbers.
Yeah.
So if he sorts his finishing out, he'll score 30 plus goals because he gets so many chances. So he's obviously doing something right. As a striker, he knows how to.
And Firmino, he's leaving this year, isn't he?
So they're losing him.
So he's one of their he's like one of those dark horse
Real
players.
Madrid want to.
Yeah, I
He's like
heard
one of those
free
dark horse
transfer.
players that people don't really like.
He's so
Don't consider.
Firmino's underrated.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Always pops up with a goal here and there,
An assist.
a winner.
Yeah.
You
Rob,
know,
it's a blend, okay?
it's a blend.
This is a blend.
You
It
can't
wasn't.
mix another Scotch.
And the Scotch, what on?
Because
The Don can.
Of course he can. You're not wrong.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Don's good.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with them this year. So, and Arsenal had the longest time at the top without winning a title, 200.
Yeah, I saw that.
85
I
days.
saw that. I
85
saw that list.
185 days.
They had the
Well, what then? I'll ask you a question: Is there's a bigger bottle job than Newcastle's when we won it? Newcastle were 13
No,
points
I think
clear.
Newcastle was bigger.
Yeah, I
because
think so.
I still think
I think
one of the
so.
issues that people haven't mentioned a lot is Arsenal started dropping points when Saliba wasn't in defence, central defence.
They missed him. Gabriel's terrible.
Oh, 8, 9. He didn't play for the rest of the
No,
season.
no, he missed a lot. Yeah, and then they started.
Yeah, they had those 3 or 4 games that had those crazy draws, didn't they?
It's
3-3.
Saliba was not in defence.
They.
It's just
Well, I remember the build up to the run in. They were like they thought they had. I mean, it's the mentality to have that they were going to go to City and beat City, so that would, you know, put it in their favour. But there was no chance.
This sits all right.
I don't think there was any.
It's all
There was
right.
no chance they were ever going to beat City at the
Smash.
Emirates.
Who's this bloke?
Jamie Todd says we all want penalties, right?
Do we?
No.
As long as we win them, I don't care.
Well, yeah, okay.
De Gea saved the
As long
penalty.
as we win him, I don't care.
De Gea saved the penalty against Mitrovic on the last day of the season, so that's an omen.
The Golden Glove this year.
He won the Golden Glove and everyone hates him.
All the supporters want him out.
You know how many points De
Send it.
Gea actually saved Man United this year?
So many.
Look,
Ridiculous
everybody likes these
saves.
guys.
It's the supporters
Listen, you know what it is?
Yeah.
For anyone that's played whatever, the problem is now is everyone thinks that every keeper is going to be able to play like Edison and Allison. But the fact of the matter is, no one plays like them. Them two are in a league of their own with their feet.
Yeah.
And maybe Neuer there with them a bit. But
Yeah, Neuer.
you can't expect every keeper to be able to do what... It's just not going to happen. It's like saying back in the 90s, every keeper is going to be able to make saves like Peter Schmeichel. It's not how it works. And people think he's got to play like them. Well, no other keeper that is going to play like them because they're so good. Like Edison is amazing with his feet. Like
He's a lot better with his feet
I think he's better than Allison.
than Anderson.
But what I'm saying is I always use them two as a reference. Like,
And you know what? As a defender, I'd pick and choose, depending on who was my goalkeeper,
Yeah,
whether I'd pass back or not. So
Yeah,
I
that's
know
right.
he's in goals.
that's right.
I'll fake the pass back and then.
and the other
because I just wasn't comfortable.
The other thing that everyone doesn't get is he's got Varane and Martinez now, and he's playing out. Who wants to pass the ball to Harry Maguire? I
I
don't.
was just about. I was literally.
No, but
just
it's
about to say
true.
that.
It's
I was
true.
like,
Yeah.
these keepers have got better feet than Maguire.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
I
you
don't know
know,
what happened to him.
Yeah,
Was that
but
Leicester
you
who-
think- Yeah, go on.
I was just saying.
no,
the
but
guy-
they play a low block. So he at United, in what
He was a
in
gun.
what era is Man United going to be a team at Old Trafford that sits back and has 20% possession? That's
Yeah.
So that means Solskjaer and the club, pardon the French, fucked up by signing him because it's the complete wrong profile.
Yeah.
Ten Hag wants possession and quick. Varane is lightning for a centre back. So you were talking about the other one, Saliba at Arsenal. If Varane didn't retire from France now, they would have Varane and Saliba. They're both lightning.
Yeah, remember this?
Like, who's getting past that?
Fucking pumps.
I'm good.
Pumps. So pompous.
Yeah, that's what they do.
So pompous.
What are we talking about? The worldwide audience for? That's why they're pompous. We're talking 500 million people. It's
Look at this.
time for pomp and ceremony.
Yeah, pump it up.
Yeah.
90 minutes, 120
Glad you're on
minutes,
board.
just go out there and
Glad
beat
you're
the
on
crap out of
board.
each other.
I'm too tired. I don't even know how I'm here tonight.
Did you work today?
I did actually, yeah, and I actually stupidly exercised hard.
Oh, there you go.
That's my
You
problem.
I didn't work today.
I worked and I worked out.
Well, I sort of did. I did some more writing today. So.
That's good.
No, I didn't work today. I just went to the game. We lost 1-0.
Who was that just
Yeah.
brushed past the camera? That was the Don.
30 seconds of the game.
Oh, don't you?
Is
In the last,
Big
we
man
were
still
looking-
online?
Nah, he's not there.
no?
They were working out in the last 5-10 minutes or something. We had a couple of shots and Nick saved one.
Yeah.
Whatever, having a corner. Kick the corner. Everybody jumps up. Do you remember the Shaw penalty? That Shaw conceded
Yes.
when he went like this?
Yes.
This bloke had his arm like this, hits him square here, right? The referee, 2 minutes away.
I'm with John. John says go United and
Right
fuck
off,
Sir
right
Jim.
off, within 30 seconds.
John's what? John's
he
up.
was-
He's
he
at
was
work
already
night
into the
shift.
game.
It is so obvious when a player jumps and the hand's in the wrong spot.
Hey.
I don't know everybody. I mean, if it was in the old days, the secret would have gone in, fucking lynched the cunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Hey?
Would you be able to watch
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it on SBS as well?
Nah, he's on
No.
Amazon.
No.
Is that a full house?
No, it would be.
Paramount
Has
Plus.
to be. Has to
Only.
be.
Oh, Amazon.
Paramount Plus.
Has to be a full house.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, look at it. The Wembley? It is Wembley.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's Wiggle Oval.
Wiggle's too big for
It's
this.
been upgraded since you've been there last.
Wiggle's wild.
You're not wrong.
Well,
George has lost weight,
everybody's
John
too big
said.
for this, mate.
Look at that split.
That's cool. That's cool.
He's
That's
trying
amazing.
very hard.
See, I've
Mr. G.
got to go to an FA Cup final. I've got to go to. I haven't been to a Champions League final either. I've got to go. I've got to go. And Euros.
Don't want to go this year. It's in Istanbul, so
Yeah.
don't want to go there.
I've entered 25,000 competitions to try.
Yeah, to try and win
When
one.
we do finally make it to England, if you want to go to Wembley for something, you let me know. Jess has got an in. She's got her old boss, got a
Yeah.
family member that works in Wembley.
Good grief!
So we
Oh, David's there.
can make it happen for you.
All right, deal.
Oh.
Beckham, he looks younger now. What's going on? They showed him. They played a charity match at Old Trafford, and
Beckham.
it was.
And Berbatov was playing, wasn't
It looked like he was still playing. Like he was
Oh,
so thin. He was.
did you have a look at Berbatov?
Yeah, he looks.
19 years
Yeah,
old.
but because he's in politics now, he's got no stress. He's running for. He's running for the president of the Bulgarian FA.
he? Someone told me I looked
Yeah,
31
man.
today.
I
Hey?
don't get it.
Someone told me I looked 31 today. I almost
Wow.
gave him a kiss.
He'll get it.
Oh, apparently he's
No,
up
it's
against
on a day over.
someone that's been in a long.
37.
Fantastic.
Sure.
43 this year.
Sure.
Apparently he's up against someone that's been in there a long
Someone
time.
just told me that I look terrific.
You do look terrific. mate.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
Rocky.
was me.
Yeah, you're everyone. does.
It does look terrific.
It is bloke.
Oh, Wonderwall.
I got in.
Yeah, one of the Gallaghers.
Oh, here we go.
Is
Oh,
that
mate,
William?
Yeah.
Hello, young children.
That's the one that's actually his son.
Well?
That's the one that actually looks like Prince Charles.
Yeah.
If you have a nice day.
He supports. Doesn't they support Ipswich? I think
This coming public holiday is the King's birthday.
it's my birthday. Don't worry about the
It is
king.
the King's birthday.
It's not the Queen's birthday
No,
anymore.
it's the King's.
I said it to Jess the other day. She looked at me, she's like all weird. She's like, "Oh yeah,
Mm.
it is."
We had a calendar come out at work, and they still said Queen's. I said, no, it's King's birthday.
Oh my god!
Is that Colin Bell?
I don't know who that one is.
Look at this. Look at the cuz.
They should have made Dennis Law go out because he relegated Man United with Man City.
He left Man
He's a
United.
Man United legend and
Yeah.
relegated them with a back heel. He went to City and relegated them.
He said he was the
Lewis,
worst hit
Palmer.
Who's the ref?
Yeah.
As long as it's not Mariner,
Oh,
I'm
you know
happy.
who, I forgot. You know who the referee was in the Champions League Man United Bayern 99 final?
The ref?
Yeah.
95.
Oh, in
1999.
Kalina?
Yeah.
It would have been.
It was
Because
Pierluigi
he was
Collina.
He was the number one. He was the number one
Colin.
ref at the
So he had the
time.
best referee.
Their team, you know, I looked.
with him the other day.
I was going through the team. Bayern Munich's
sure.
team. Bayern Munich's team was
It's a good
really
team.
good too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Colina wouldn't take no good.
No,
No,
he
they did a
didn't.
compilation with him in this
He
interview.
was
They're like,
no good.
they asked him a question. They're like, "Did you ever get intimidated by any of these players?" And he just goes, "No."
No,
And
he
then it
was.
clips to him. It was,
Oh, he was a
Roy
beast.
Keane running up to him, like every
He was a beast.
badass player you could think of, and he just looks at him.
Just stares back. Yeah.
He was a beast.
Beautiful.
Gone. Yeah.
He was an animal.
Right. He's just one of those guys you look at, you're like, yeah, I'm not messing with you.
Yeah. That's what these referees need.
Look at these blokes.
We could do with a Roy Keane today. He needed help. He was holding onto
Yeah.
Alex's
See
arm.
that? Yeah.
Oh, yes. Fantastic.
He was.
He was holding his arm. wasn't
Alex was in the crowd when you guys got done.
Who is it, bro?
he? Oh, he would have been. You know what? I've seen.
I
They've
don't
seen
know.
him.
I was guessing it's Colin Bell.
They've been showing him. He was walking out. Sir Alex is.
It's just helping him off. as
He's
well.
walking out when we lost 7-0, and the Liverpool fans are chucking things at him. And I'm thinking, man,
Oh,
he's an 80-year-old bloke that's like one of arguably the best manager that football's ever seen, and you treat he's not managing him anymore.
No,
mate.
it's
Like-
pathetic.
and he just walked like it was nothing. Just
Because
didn't
remember,
care.
he was 2 games away from getting the sack
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
when he
Yeah.
joined Man United. That
Yeah.
was 16th,
Yeah.
something like that. That was 16th or 17th.
and we won the FA Cup.
2 games away from getting the sack.
Damn, how you doing, man?
Mark
Okay.
Robbins saved him.
What happened was we
The
played.
goal,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Yeah.
He would have got, they still.
It was a replay. The FA Cup was a replay
Was it?
Yeah,
against
okay.
Palace, and he bought the keeper with him from Aberdeen.
Yes.
I can't forget his name, but
Yeah,
they were like,
never.
Ferguson was like best friends with him, and he played in the first game, and then he dropped him for the replay, and he goes, he's never spoken to me since. That's what Sir Alex said. He goes, but he knows it was the right decision. He goes, but you make friends, you lose friends. He goes, oh, he was my friend. He goes, but I knew I had to.
Pep wearing.
I was just
He goes, I knew I had to drop him.
You're in an FA Cup final, mate.
I was just about to say that. You know what it is?
He's trying to make
What I'm
it.
guessing it is.
He's gone cash.
No, I reckon it's going to be his lucky top.
Yeah,
Lucky
maybe.
top, okay.
It's got to be. Look
Did
at
he-
the way
Look at the way Ten Hag's like all suited out and whatever, and like I'm not knocking it, but like you're in
No.
an FA Cup final.
Well, he's probably trying to, because he knows he's got a bad record in finals lately. He's probably trying to.
Does he really?
Well, in the Champions League, he does. Everyone's saying he keeps
But he's won it with other teams.
with
though,
Barca,
hasn't
only with Barca.
Only
He's
Barca.
never won. He's never won a Champions League without Messi. That's what everyone says to him.
he? Without Messi.
Yeah, without Messi. So the
'Cause
two he won with,
he coached Bayern, didn't he?
Yes.
yeah, but didn't win it.
Didn't win it.
Didn't even get to the final.
Who did he beat with? Who did he beat, man? 2 Champions League finals. They're both against us.
You know,
The thing is,
Pep was coach.
Yeah,
yeah.
and then he left.
the Bayern Munich one sticks in my mind because Bayern Munich brought him on board to win the Champions League.
Oh, they're
We were
not-
terrible, damn. I watched that, and the umpiring wasn't
He
good
got
either,
to
to
the
be honest.
semi-final, best he ever did.
he?
Then he moved. Then he was sacked.
Took a sabbatical.
sabbatical. Then
Whatever
he
you
moved to
call it.
Manchester City. The year after he got the sack from Bayern Munich, Jupp Heynckes took over.
No, it was before, wasn't it?
Won the treble.
Didn't he win the treble before Guardiola took over? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, before.
But after
Yeah,
Guardiola left with the same squad.
No. The funny part about it is, for everything he's won 5 Premier Leagues, right? but he's actually hasn't done anything that Mancini or Pellegrini didn't do, because they both won the league and they both won the FA Cup, and they both won the Carabao Cup.
within a couple of years.
So
Pellegrini and
he's
Mancini.
actually only done the only better he's done than them is he's made a Champions League final. So if he doesn't win it again this year, he still hasn't.
a very winnable final.
It's got to win
Indian
it.
They
team that
should
he's
have.
playing, have you seen the
course.
amount of free transfers on that team? And the amount of cheap players they've got?
No.
Like, they did a comparison. How, like, what's his...
I know he's
what's
the team.
it-
You
you
got
got
Lukaku,
Lukaku.
Dzeko, Mkhitaryan.
Oh, no.
Mkhitaryan from, you know...
If
like,
they don't win the
Martinez.
Champions, if you guys don't win it this year, something's happened.
Yeah.
a
'cause
very
listen-
winnable final, you're right.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Inter AC Milan knocked out Napoli, who won the league by 20 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not even the best teams in their.
Yeah.
They're fourth and third, aren't they?
Terrible Milan team.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't they?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we should. I reckon
What's that?
they're all paying out the Crows. Chris Beach, I told you this already, man. You said you're paying out the Crows, saying they're flat track bullies, but you're a Carlton fan. Like you shouldn't be saying anything. If you're a flat track bully, you're still winning more games than Carlton.
That's a stock standard Carlton fan right there.
Well, you know what I mean? Like you can, when you play sports,
Yeah.
and especially with the way AFL, especially how pathetic the AFL fixture list is, you can only play who's in front of you.
I've heard...
And in AFL,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the thing about AFL is you don't
22
play.
rounds.
Yeah, well, you don't play every team twice,
No,
so
happened there?
you can only play who's in front of you. It's not,
You know, Kerry.
you know.
He doesn't want to be on camera.
I would too, Chris. I agree. You're a Port fan. I'd laugh as well.
Has Don made an appearance on the
Yeah.
P, or is he
Once.
like the Stig?
No, he can't, yeah, we wanted him to be the Stig. We said he was going to wear a green mask when he come on and be our Stig, but we forgot the mask that time. You know, like when Jeremy Clarkson says it, he's like, some say, you know, and he just makes up something ridiculous about the Stig. All right, Gundogan captain. And he's on free transfer, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is. He hasn't signed a contract.
Gundogan.
He's on a free.
Yeah.
Is that the vendor that they turfed off to Bayern Munich? Was it
Who?
Cancelo.
Cancelo, yeah. Obviously, something went wrong, though.
Something.
He did something.
He's a good player.
He's a good player, yeah, but obviously, apparently he whinged that he was on the bench. And credit to Pep, he said, well, you know,
You can go.
yeah, you can go if you want to whinge, see you later.
But Bayern Munich don't want him. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to. He doesn't want
Because he's
to-
been playing shit. He hasn't been playing
he doesn't
good.
want to the Premier
Look at
League.
this team you got now. Who can you sign in the summer in the transfer window to
Yep.
make that better?
Nah, but what you're saying is,
You need it.
Before you-
transfer.
see, before you answer that question, I'm going to answer this.
Yeah, go on.
Because Chris Beach said back to me, we were expected to lose to Melbourne. Adelaide weren't expected to lose to Gold. But if you think Carlton's only problems was last night losing to Melbourne, you're creaming. Because they've lost how many games in a row? That's my rebuttal to that, and that's done with football
The
now.
Melbourne Carlton game. Calm the demons.
Hey?
Is Fred a good choice here?
I think so, because he's tenacious. If you played Fernandez, Casemiro, and Ericsson in the middle,
Ball winners.
you'd be done, yeah, but you need a
You need
ball
the
winner.
ball winners.
And Casemiro and Fred played together for... They played together for Brazil.
I'd choose Fred over McTominay.
You had to play him. You had to play Fred. Because if you had Ericsson but he's not a tackler. He's not a...
This is the thing. He's
He's not. It's not
he
his...
doesn't have many dimensions.
No.
He's not good in the air. He
No,
can't
no.
tackle.
But then again, he's our leading assister
Yeah.
this year.
Oh no, well,
Because
no.
his distribution is it's amazing. It's...
We missed him when he was injured.
I think it's past his prime though.
Yeah, I think he is too. I agree. But that's why they're trying to get Mount.
Yeah, Mount.
Well, Mount, apparently he's told Chelsea, I don't care that Pochettino's coming.
Yeah.
The club's a shambles. And this is boyhood club. He's like, I want to leave. I want out.
So they're talking.
So obviously something, with Bowley there, Chelsea is. They're shambles,
They're
man.
talking. They want to sign Mount and Declan Rice.
Well, they're best friends.
And
That's
that
why the
Chelsea
rumour
squad
is.
is a good squad. It's not
He'll-
a bad squad.
Rob,
Money they're spending.
you
Look at the
watch.
squad.
you watch. Everyone has Shut him down for I don't know why.
Who?
Pochettino would do good with
He's a
them.
good coach.
He would do very good with them.
Oh,
He won the league with
got him.
he won the league with PSG, right? And they all said he was crap. They got this new guy in. They said he's going to do better in the Champions League. He did worse, and he only won the league by like 2 points. Pochettino got Tottenham to a Champions League final. Tottenham.
yeah. And he also knocked out Man City in a quarter.
Exactly.
Final, remember?
Here we
We're
go.
away.
Here we go.
We're away.
Good luck, brother.
Oh no!
By the way, just in case you don't know.
Oh my God.
Final.
Goal!
What are you doing?
Yes! 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 That was a cracker.
Oh, he's serious.
Dude, it was
Oh,
a-
he's serious.
It was a cracker.
16 seconds.
14 seconds.
Oh, he's serious.
United 1-0 down. That was a cracker, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a big game player. Okay. Get his contract out at halftime.
We're down.
1-0 down. 10th second. It's a cracker.
Who scored it?
Gundogan.
Gundogan. The Turk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
that's opportunistic. That's a great goal.
Oh, he smacked it.
That's a great goal.
Beat De Gea from there. You've done something
That's
right.
quicker than Roberto Di Matteo's one, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon. I
That's-
reckon. That's a cracker.
How can you even say anything?
Not wild for KP at all, damn.
Not wild at all.
Well, the only positive out of that is there's 90 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing, as a coach for Ten Hag, for example,
It's well, he can't do nothing about
his
that.
game plan's going to
Yeah.
have to change now.
That's right, because he's got to go for the game.
Goodness me.
That's crazy.
Goodness
So
me.
you were saying
Is that like
about,
one of the quickest goals in FA Cup final.
I reckon it's quicker than
I
Di
reckon-
Matteo's, man.
I reckon it is. I
Yeah.
reckon his was 20-something
Yeah.
seconds.
So you were saying about Ericsson, Rob. That's why I think United should go for Tielemans on a free from Leicester.
Oh, hands down.
He's
Hands
free.
down. He's 26.
Yeah, just go for him. Even if he's not, just get him. And someone's going to go for Ward-Prowse from Southampton. Get some midfielders in.
Get Tielemans.
I'd get him. Yeah.
I reckon someone like Ten Hag
We'll get good out of him.
will get even more out of. Oh, no free kick.
Settle down, Haaland. Oh,
Yeah, don't muck around. That's okay.
just bodied him, man. How do you get bodied off like that?
I don't know. I don't even challenge in the air. The amount of these players that don't challenge in the air and let the ball bounce is the beggar's belief. And the other thing that grinds my gears
Yeah.
is when the ball is in the air, it's crossed in around the 6-yard line, and the goalkeeper's standing there watching.
Doesn't go, yeah.
Seriously, 3 steps and he's got his fist to it.
Go, go. Fred
Yeah,
just
free
went,
kick.
he went
Send
through
him
the
off.
ball now.
He's got to go off. Well, I'm serious. Go, Kevin De Bruyne.
Terrible. Terrible.
That's so.
I agree,
Hey, you
Dan.
got a
Hessland.
sharp Man United top on. Come on, lad. Cheapskate.
That's
Sharp.
So, that's so deflating.
I was going to
That's-
wear the sharp one tonight.
That's 25 years.
I was going to wear the
Better than
sharp
that one.
I was going to wear the sharp Eric Cantona one,
It's
but
better than that one because remember they
almost in Greece.
almost in Greece. That's the one.
I just liked this top. I don't know why.
Oh,
What are we doing?
oh my God.
Are they?
What minute?
They're.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought he was Ruud Hullet, man. Header from the 18-yard block. That was Rodri, was it?
oh, jeez, that's close. That is so close.
Rodri.
What are we doing here?
It's pretty good.
Rodri's good, yeah. He's good.
Yeah, but this is why in my combined Champions League 11, Roy Keane versus Rodri, no contest.
Oh, no, I agree
No
with that.
contest.
I agree with that.
And someone like, for example, Gattuso as well, no contest.
Right.
What a goal.
Roy Keane captained 7 titles, I think.
Was it?
I think so.
Yeah, wow. halftime, just sign him up again.
You never know. Klopp might go for him, man. He made him. He had him at Dortmund. If he's free.
Yeah. It's amazing the difference, you know.
Come on, Ericsson.
Square at top of the box.
He's usually a lot better than that with his cross. Well done, Fred.
Settle. There you go.
He's done well this year.
Manuel Kanji.
Yeah. Since the World Cup, actually.
I reckon that World Cup just helped him grow
Yeah.
as a player.
It was like Rashford. Rashford came back from the World Cup just...
That's why I think,
Oh, come on.
as a club player, sometimes you need these other
Yeah, of course.
tournaments, selection
course.
tournament.
Yeah.
It just helps you become a better player. Look at that. What a
Great
goal.
technique.
Yeah, that's a great goal.
That's Paul Scholes-ish.
It's more like Rooney,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Very Rooney-esque.
Oh, Paul Scholes scored some
Yeah,
amazing volleys.
Scholes was further out.
Oh.
He was a creamer of it. Come on, Casemiro, lift him, mate.
This is the type of game Man United score. It's going to be someone like Casemiro.
Yeah. Scholes scored one against Barca, I think, from 30 yards out volley that was at Old Trafford. That was one of the best volleys I've ever seen. I think it was against Barcelona. Scholes won.
I was just so pleased with Scholes as was it a 25-yard goal in the World Cup.
Yeah, that was a good goal.
It's a great goal.
Was David sitting down or standing up?
David sitting down.
Oh.
See, they forget him. You know that treble, the combined 11. He scored a. They showed the combined 11 we did about the treble year.
Yeah.
We were losing 1-0 on the final day to Tottenham.
Yeah.
And Beckham scored an absolute cracker, and Andy Cole scored a beautiful goal.
You got to have that in you. You got to have. I don't care if
So
it's.
they've
If you're
been
3-0 down and 5 minutes to go, you got to keep going.
they've been talking about Cole, Rob.
Goalie.
So they've been talking about Cole lately. 187 Premier League goals. He never took a penalty. He's third on the list.
Fine.
So he's third on the list. Never took a penalty of goals, and he only had 12 caps.
It's just weird, isn't it? I know.
Is that unbelievable? He had a better goal scoring record than Shearer of outfield play
Yeah.
because he never took
Probably
a penalty.
better
Then all of
Kane?
them, he never took a penalty.
Better than
I
Kane.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know, coaches. You can always find it when you get a.
Seriously.
What are you doing, Rashi?
I just own 12 caps. It's
Look-
ridiculous. Is that a? And that's why people are saying is what was it? Was it a race thing? What was it? What?
Oh, look, yeah,
You know?
and
And you think so, don't you?
you
Because
do.
Ian Wright didn't play, and he was scoring goals.
Speaking from experience, you know, when I was selecting state teams,
Yeah.
invariably you get at least 3 or 4 penalty takers
Yeah.
from their clubs.
Yeah.
You don't get one.
Yeah.
You're getting the cream of the crop.
Of course, because they're all. So,
So-
well, that's like England. They would have had Shearer, Lineker, sharing. You know, they're
So
all.
no, that's not an issue.
Yeah,
If you haven't got a penalty taker, which would be highly, highly unlikely,
that's right.
that's not an issue. You're pushing, fella.
Eric's not
I
happy.
don't believe it, referee. I think you're pushing.
I just like Eric because he just doesn't take shit. It's the one thing I just we've missed since Sir Alex just does not.
There's a generic. I'll make a general statement about the Dutch.
Well, you're Dutch. It's all right. It's like us. We're about
So
the
it's
Greeks.
half
We
of
say
my-
what we like.
It's half of my family that the confidence bordering on
Arrogance.
arrogance is. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's overconfident.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like, no, I'm not going to accept that.
Yeah.
But you need it.
I'm
though.
going to keep questioning.
But you need it though. You need
See, but I was saying it to my dad the other day with
I think you
him.
need
with him-
a degree, absolutely.
Well, I was saying it to my dad the other day with him. I don't get it as bad as like Van Gaal, the arrogance. It's
No.
not as.
He's old.
It's not as prevalent as like
He's old.
Van Gaal as that arrogance as Cruyff. It's not like that.
No.
He's still got it,
Yeah.
but maybe I said that's because he's not from Amsterdam. I don't know. Different.
I've dealt with a few, and I'm not. the people, the South African people, which were colonised
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the Dutch,
The same.
Oh,
are the same.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think
they are
the
more
people that
arrogant.
I've dealt with are even more
Yeah, yeah.
arrogant,
Oh, we've got
to the point of
They are more arrogant than South Africans.
beyond
it.
tactful and reality.
We've
or-
got it with ours, Rob. Like Chris was saying it about where his dad's from in Greece, the Messinians. They're like that. They're so arrogant from that one place in Greece.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just
Okay.
they have it. It's,
Yeah.
and they just think we're the Greeks that did everything. We're the, it's everyone. They have it.
And even in football, I've seen Brazilian supporters in Brazil. Oh, if they're not winning 5-0,
Oh,
they're shocked.
100%.
Well, hang on a bit.
And they haven't made a World Cup semi-final in.
Oh, now
It's been since they won it. I think. I don't think they've been in a semi-final.
2002.
Yeah, since they won it, which for them is ridiculous.
Big, right.
Yeah, no, but for them that's full on.
They haven't had good teams.
Oh,
no,
please.
2014 they got to the semi-final. That's when they got hammered,
Oh, by Germany.
Germany.
7-1.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're saying they haven't got good players? They still got team. Where? They have had good teams.
It's crazy.
That was a beautiful day.
Why? Why not?
Remember?
I leant out the window of my Brazilian
I
hotel.
remember anyway.
No teams.
Oh my
I
lord.
went, Deutschland!
The problem is
You're gonna get shot.
There's no one on the street.
the problem is you're comparing them to a 1970s Brazil team. No team's ever going to be that good. What team's ever going to be as good as the 1970 Brazil team? No team.
No.
That's what I'm saying. He's comparing them to them. They've still had. Look at it. They've had Casemiro's. They've had these players. Neymar.
Nothing.
Hey,
That's
They're
nothing.
both-
why is
Get up,
Akanji-
both of you.
They're both.
Why is Akanji complaining?
He
No,
hurt
he's
him.
not.
I think he hurt himself because he's staying
A
down.
little bit, but no,
And-
he's milking it, guaranteed.
And Grealish
What happened here?
came up to Casemiro and told
There.
him off.
Oh.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, of course
But you're
it
not
does.
rolling on the ground.
I
for
didn't
30
realise he'd
seconds.
landed on his foot though.
You're not rolling on the ground for 30
Look at that.
seconds.
Settle down, Grealish.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, no worries.
Casemiro's.
It's hurt
Ca-
my ankle.
Casemiro-
Ankle.
Casemiro and Varane individually have won more Champions Leagues than both these clubs put together.
They have, haven't they?
Well, Varane's won 4, Casemiro's won 5.
I was going to say, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Varane came a year earlier, so he's won 4,
Yeah.
and Casemiro's won 5,
Oh, so close.
which is ridiculous. 5 Champions
Did
Leagues,
you see
like
that ball control?
That was good.
Did you see that ball
Yeah.
control?
Chip control.
Absolutely.
5 Champions Leagues is absolutely ridiculous.
Maybe a couple of chips.
3-second rule.
Chris says, "I think, man, you are going to win."
Oh,
I hope so, man.
Manja, mate.
4 chips, Sarah.
Manja.
Was that the 40-minute rule? And I think Gattuso's the only player to win it with 3 different clubs. Not Seedorf, sorry.
Wait on.
Madrid, Ajax, and Milan, I reckon.
Akanji, you black bastard.
Whoa!
Fuck's sake.
What?
We are live on YouTube.
Sorry.
No, not the goalkeeper's fault.
What can you do?
Kill it, Dan.
25, 30 yards out, basic rule is you shut them down.
Yeah, that's right. Don't let him have the volley.
You're looking at the goalkeeper for that, you can forget
Oh,
it.
no way.
I don't think anyone blamed him at all.
Nah.
Look like they're by himself.
I don't think.
Hayes' fault.
Give them the body.
Listen, man, any Man United fan that wants to stick the boot into De Gea, you are the most disloyal fan.
Yeah.
Like, the guy's won 5 Player of the Years or something. What other goalkeeper's ever done that?
5.
4, I think. I think it's 4.
Oh, that many.
Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Kevin De Bruyne has won 3.
There you go. And he's lauded as
Oh, look,
one
I
of the
think
best
De Gea
midfielders.
is responsible for at least 10 to 12
Oh.
extra points
His,
this season.
I was saying that to John. Some of the saves he actually makes are freakish, man.
Yes. Shut him down. See,
Well
this is
done,
the difference.
Rashford.
Shut him down.
Constancho.
We just need a shot on goal.
What?
And another shot.
See, why do you clear it out along the ground?
Oh,
Where are you going to pass? Put your team out under pressure.
Well done, Bruno.
Oh, keep your head, mate. Keep your head.
He always goes off like that though.
I know, as long as he keeps his head. I must admit, I don't know about you, KP, but when we were playing, I want to play 11 against 11. I want to
Yeah, I
what
agree.
you've got to offer.
Yeah, I agree.
You get one or two of the other players turn up, you think, well,
Yeah.
and then you win like 4-0,
Yeah,
5-0, you think, nah.
Yeah.
I want to beat what you got. The
Yeah,
best
of
you got.
course. Today we're
One
playing.
thing I do regret in my younger years not being more sporty.
Nah,
No, I do. Like, cause I actually enjoy
Working out and stuff now.
Okay.
And whatever. So it's like, man, maybe if I just applied myself as a younger person and maybe did a team sport. But
All right. So individual sports available to you right now. You ready?
Tennis.
Right now.
golf.
Not playing fucking golf.
Golf.
I'm
Just hear me out.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you
yeah.
what,
Archery,
Yeah.
Diving.
shooting,
I'm going to take up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
darts.
And I'm not going to compete. I just want
Hey.
to fitness.
Darts, you know, you
No.
10 beers.
Current
maybe?
world champions, Australia.
Yeah.
I used to like martial arts. I've done taekwondo and kickboxing and stuff. So
There you go.
I'll probably take that up.
Look, if you identify yourself as a 14-year-old girl,
Yeah.
go to the
Yeah. Well, did you see that guy? He went in, I think it's in Sweden, you're allowed to identify whatever you want. And he went to this powerlifting competition. He was massive, dude. And he broke the world record as a female. And he goes, and he was like laughing. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Seriously.
Yeah, what about that New Zealand?
And that's just silly.
Is that the double shot?
No sugar double shot.
Oh, hey, don't give him that kind of.
I guess you're not giving him anything. The guy's good at. What are we doing?
I think he's one of the best forwards since Ibrahimovic, but Ibrahimovic is still better because
Ibra was better than him, I think.
dribbling skills
Yeah,
are
yeah.
better.
His actual skill and game, I think IQ was better than Hello.
Yes.
Ibra's just Ibra.
He is
I
better.
read his biography.
Go,
You know,
go, Rashi.
Yeah, don't pass it to the goal.
Oh my God. Oh, it wasn't real Sancho.
Oh.
If that was Rashford, he would have got in because
He
it was
would've.
Sancho. Sancho's nowhere
He's not
near.
as quick, is he?
He's not that quick. He's quick, but not
I
lightning.
always thought Sancho was quick.
Not lightning. Rashford's lightning. He's
That's a free kick. Who's the referee? Did we just?
I don't think we saw it.
Who the referee is? Someone in the chat, did you find out who the referee is?
Can someone tell us who the ref is? John, can you tell me who the ref is? I don't know. Is it Taylor? Did he got abused by Mourinho the other day in the comp?
Jonathan.
I didn't see what happened. What was this
Did they?
decision? Everyone is saying if it wasn't for this decision, Mourinho would have another trophy. So what happened? He must have done something. They're saying that Anthony Taylor bottled it. It was a real shocking decision, but I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the game.
Oh, we didn't watch the game.
Yes, I don't know.
I saw the highlights.
But apparently it was something. It was shocking from what I'm told.
He was abusing him in the car.
No, but that's what they're saying. He didn't. Apparently, Mourinho went up to him and
Oh,
confronted him, not abused him. But then the Roma fans went in the car park and were hurling stuff at him, and everyone's blaming Jose. And so, well, he didn't tell the fans to do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not his fault. Like,
Passing from the back.
Well, it's nearly 20 minutes in. I don't think we've had a shot on goal.
no, I think we have. There's been
I don't think we have.
Casemiro had one, and
I don't think.
Uh,
I don't think you have.
It was a block shot.
it was but it was.
Shut him down.
Come on, Fred. They know Fred is the one to shut down. See that when he got the
Yeah.
ball, 3 of them.
Yeah.
But what was he going to do? Play Weghorst?
Yeah.
I would have considered it.
He's
I
just
would've-
too slow, I think, because he knew
He
he
is
needs counter.
slow.
He needs counter for this game,
Yeah,
and
true.
he just can't.
Yep.
That's what I
yep.
think.
I would have considered it, but you're right.
Martial killed us with getting injured by the wind changing direction. So, well, what's wrong with him? No, but like, I've,
He's got to go.
I've played, obviously not at their level and that, but man, how can you be injured that
No.
much? Like, it's ridiculous.
As long as you've played the game.
He's probably carrying injuries.
No, but it's not that, man. It's some players, I'm telling you, will play through what he's injured by. That's the difference.
oh, come on.
Rob knows that. Some players, you know how many times I've been injured? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
tell the coach because
Yes.
I leave it in my
Are
hands.
you okay? You okay?
I'm fine.
KP? Yeah,
I'm
I'm fine.
I
fine.
remember seeing a game. This is when Solskjaer was still playing. I remember seeing a game. He came off
What
and
the
then they
fuck?
cut to him after, and he has just got ice wrapped around
Yeah,
both
cool.
knees.
Because
Like,
he
it's
was
just
because
absolutely
his
wrapped.
knees were done by the end.
Yeah.
And he's still
Solskjaer's
playing.
knees, Solskjaer's knees were
And
done.
there's a different kind of mentality back then.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
play through it.
You guys are just arguing about crows and port in the chat, so I'm not
Are
reading.
they?
I'm not reading any of it.
Wrong shaped ball, people.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're watching FA Cup and we're losing.
yeah.
Oh, we are losing.
So I'm just not gonna
Yeah,
read
you
it,
said
man.
That's why I said we.
Thanks for being here and watching, but you know.
Yeah.
Joy says, I never understood the tarps joke about Port Adelaide. Well, they put tarps over their chairs when they couldn't get supporters in the stadium.
Is that right?
That's the joke. But that's what it's
Oh.
based on.
Is it?
When they
Oh,
were
okay.
struggling, they put tarps on their seats, whatever. And everyone goes on about
No, wrong side, wrong side. Go on, score from there.
it. Oh. You gotta do good to beat De Gea from that angle from there.
Yeah.
But he hit it nice.
Oh, that would have been good. That would have been
What are
really
you
good.
kissing the air?
No, he's just he's doing the ooh.
See, they asked Vidic about him, Rob. They didn't. Ferdinand did an interview with Vidic,
Oh, okay.
and he said, "How will you deal with him?" And Vidic goes, "If he thinks he's going to turn and face the goal with me, he's got another thing coming."
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Defenders don't do that. Now Vidic would have killed him, like physically, because he was.
You
You
have
know?
to. You have
Rob's
to.
a centre back. He knows. You
You
got
have
to hit
to
him.
hit them early and hit them hard.
But no one does that anymore.
We-
You know?
Martinez.
He does.
Martinez
He does.
He
Yes.
does.
yes, he does.
And we're missing him today, man. I'm telling you.
We've been
What's wrong
missing
with
him. He broke his foot,
Broke his foot.
but it wasn't. He just went to move against Villa, and his just foot broke.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he got-
He's been
Yeah,
out
you're
for
right.
6
He's
And that's what we-
metatarsal.
And that's what they
Yeah,
said.
they said the Villa players they were on a run. They went. We were 2-0 up, and they scored a goal, and then Martinez got injured, and they grabbed him. Two of his players, of Villa's players,
Yeah, and he had a
grabbed
broken
him,
foot.
And they fucking
Moved
and they
him.
took him off the pitch, and they're saying like they just carried him off the pitch, like and everyone was clapping like yeah, good job, you know, good. But they're saying they should have,
Oh,
Man
he
U
leave-
players should have just left him there
Of course,
and let the die down, calm
of
it down,
course.
and then
We won anyway,
no,
but
we equalised.
no, when
Bottom.
he got injured, the second game against Villa, we won, so it wouldn't have been against them. It had to be against someone else.
Oh, go on.
We beat
That was when he
Villa,
got- that was when he got injured.
no, but we
No,
beat
no, what
Villa.
are we doing here?
We beat Villa at Old Trafford.
No.
We beat Villa 1-0 at Old Trafford.
Okay.
So it was
It
been
must
a
have been
different
Villa
game.
that we got injured.
Too long.
Look at him go. He got up 5. See how much gap he got on him?
Hey,
That's a corner.
That's a corner. That's a corner.
Please, Diaz. What?
Yeah, that's a corner.
what the fuck is he doing?
That's a corner.
Rashford's pace. Just see how much he caught up on him though. He's like
29 goals this season.
30, he got 30 on the last
30,
game. Fulham. First person
Since-
since Van Persie,
Persie.
and the only person like it was Rooney and Van Persie, last two people to do it. So that's
Yeah, wow.
Well, he was pretty much the only one that was
This,
scoring this
this,
year.
this is what I think about coaches. You see, Ten Hag realises how good this guy is.
yeah.
Just give him some.
Well,
give him some structure and some confidence and all the rest.
That's
of it.
right.
And then
They asked Pep if he could have any player from Man United, who would he have, and he said Rashford.
Yeah.
Well, don't Wan-Bissaka go?
He's got some dribbling about him.
He's
man.
come leaps and bounds, man.
yeah,
He was out the door at the start of
Did
the
you
year.
hear-
He's
he was.
now
Did
he's
you
the
hear when
starting
Oh,
You
fullback.
hear when they were calling him?
Spider-Man.
No, they were calling him Messi Bazaka or something like that
Yeah.
because he was
The dribbling.
doing the dribbling.
He was out the door, and now there's shouts for Southgate to call him up to England.
Hey,
Yeah, so everyone is saying to Southgate now, you always take Alexander Arnold and that, and they can't defend. Why don't you take Wan-Bissaka? He can actually defend.
this is the thing.
If I was Southgate,
Southgate.
if I was Southgate, I'm taking Reece James if he's fit,
Yep.
100%. He's your
100%.
starter.
100%.
And
that
then-
that could have been something, man.
Could have been.
That was. I mean, it was glancing away from him, but still.
And if I was going to play 3 at the back, then I'd take Trent. But if I'm playing 4, he's not coming. Because he can't play, and if he's so bad in a 4-man defense,
Where's FC Groningen? Is he in there?
he'd be just watching. Defensively,
Oh,
savable
no.
8 times out of 10, but there are
What is
times
going
where
on?
it just comes off perfectly. That was, it was a good shot, Beecher. The way,
Reed, look, the hair's got to come off. Take him off.
Oh,
Some
knee. You know what the funniest thing is about De Gea? They're all going about his distribution too. And some people might not remember because they might not have been watching it as long. But I remember when we signed him, Sir Alex Ferguson saying, I love him, you know how good he is with his feet. But because it's apparently evolved, I was saying this the other day, they're talking about the attacking fullback, Rob. They act like attacking fullback has only been around for 2 years.
Yeah,
That's what I said. What was Cafu? Cafu, what was he? What was Dennis Irwin?
Roberto Carlos.
Carlos. Even I said go back, Carlos Alberto.
Carlos
Like,
Alberto.
what were these people?
The curler himself.
Dennis Irwin was scoring 10 goals a season at one stage for United. He's
They're all
taking
pen-
free
they're all
kicks.
penalties.
It weren't, man. He was good. Ferguson said, you know what he said about Dennis Irwin? He goes, the thing about Dennis is, he goes, he's the best right back and the best left back in the league. That's how much he loved him. He goes, he gives me 8 out of 10 every week. No,
8 out of 10.
but every week.
Yeah,
So it's not, and that's what you want. There's no 10, then a 4, then a...
But that's where Ten Hag has noticed that with Luke Shaw.
That's right. He can play centre back.
And he can play defensive midfield.
Exactly.
No doubt.
I agree.
No
Oh,
doubt.
sitting next to him. Look at him.
Who's that?
The Glazer. He's terrible.
Looks like a supervillain.
He... It's because of he's hanging onto his hair since he was 14.
Glazer, it's like, what colour are we?
Yeah, that's what he'll be like. They know nothing.
I just,
Look at these guys.
yeah. It's very deflated to be 1-0 down this early.
That was a good
Yeah,
goal.
but
But,
still,
Yeah, I know.
we
we haven't had another chance.
but the thing about, as Rob knows, the thing about that is, and like I said, is when you go 1-0 down like that, you've got the whole game left. So,
Oh,
man.
keep
De
the ball.
Bruyne.
Keep the ball for a bit. Keep the ball. Draw them out and keep the ball. Slow the game down.
So if you're Southgate, you take Stones, but he takes Maguire with him.
Yeah,
How does that complement each other, though?
And plays him.
No, but then this is what I'm saying about their defense. Look at England.
the guy
England have got a pretty decent midfield, a pretty good attack.
Yeah.
Good fullbacks, but look at their centre backs.
Maguire's played like
Their
5 games
centre
this
backs
season.
are there's Stones, and that's it. Because he doesn't want to take the kid from Italy,
no, he doesn't.
Tomori or Smalling.
No, he doesn't.
He just
And they've done
well.
arguably
They've done
well. No argument about it. Better than Maguire.
Well, the thing
yeah,
is, Rob.
the guys are
Rob, the
playing.
thing is, Van Gaal sold Smalling for 10 million, and we bought Harry Maguire for 80.
That's embarrassing.
Think about it.
That's embarrassing.
It's bad.
Those numbers are bad.
Well, you know, Van Gaal got rid of, I think it was Nani,
Yep.
Van Persie,
Oh, what?
Smalling.
His own countrymen. There's an
This,
issue
yeah,
there.
but all up, it was a combined of 15 million for those players. Because Van Gaal was, I don't know, it was ridiculous.
What are you doing?
I loved Van Persie, only played for us for 2-3 years, and he was one of my favourite players. I loved him.
Yeah. How much?
And he's a good coach.
How
So
mu-
I don't know
How
what.
much do Arsenal hate him?
Dude, do you know Van Persie? I said this to Rob, and Rob couldn't believe it. Has scored the most opposite foot goals in Premier League history,
Yeah,
and everyone reckons he's only got a left foot.
yeah. I was surprised when you told me that.
Well done, well done. Should have just fouled him. I would have fouled him. I would have fouled Bernardo then.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who we got there?
I actually-
Lindelof?
it's all right.
That's
So
right.
this
That's
is my argument. That pass by Silva then would have been easier with his right foot.
Oh,
but he
100%.
couldn't do
And
it.
he can't. He's not. He's,
And
not,
he
he's
can't
only
do
one
it.
footed, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
He could've put it through the
disappointed.
ball,
I
and
was
he couldn't do
disappointed
it.
when England were eliminated from the World Cup. Joy says.
Are you English, Joy?
Why?
Who did they lose to this time? They lost to. Was it Croatia?
Croatia.
Who did they get kicked out by? It might have been Croatia. It wasn't Brazil. Because then I think they went and Croatia ended up beating Brazil the next game. Might have been Croatia.
England beat Senegal in the round of 16.
But who did they lose to?
Croatia.
Could have been Croatia. Was it
Yeah.
Croatia?
To France.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Chouameni,
Yeah, yeah.
Chouameni, and
France.
that's right,
The Don with the info.
France. Listen, man, England, they, for the next 100 years,
Kane missed the penalty.
Yes.
for the next 100 years, they
Right.
should be ashamed of themselves that they didn't win that Euro against Italy, mate. It was on home turf. Every single game was at home,
Yeah.
and they couldn't. And that Italy team didn't even make the World Cup.
What's
Oh.
going on here? For what though?
Oh no! Don't just
Oh, Paul Tierney,
Who's
that's the
14?
ref.
Yeah, but what's
handball.
for
Where?
what though?
What penalty
What?
for us?
Yeah, it could be.
Hey,
What, against us or?
No,
No, it's
no, for Man United.
that's penalty. His hand's out here. His hand is out.
It is.
That's the law.
That could be a penalty.
That could
Tierney.
be a penalty.
That's what.
That could be a
That's
penalty.
what happened today.
I have English descendants.
I can't deal with this right now, man.
Yeah, but he's touched
I
it.
want to score a goal.
Yeah,
Hey!
penalty.
All right, now
Oh my lord.
I scored a penalty today.
can't.
I've actually got footage of me scoring a penalty today.
Really?
I
I
don't
told
know.
you to get footage.
Hey, Grealish, you should have been sent off for that. You told
Yeah,
the
send him
referee
off.
to fuck-
Send him off.
Said fuck off. Oh my lord. Oh, I can't believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joy. That Italian team didn't even make the World Cup, and England couldn't beat them in the final. Like that's Rob's Rob's Italian. Like that. This is one of the worst Italian teams I've ever seen. I don't even. They don't have a striker for
Why
one.
did they argue? It was already big.
Yeah.
I don't know why people argue once it's done by VAR. Like it's
Yeah. Oh. Where's
because they can't say it didn't happen because he went to a screen and looked at it.
Where's
Do you know what I mean?
Is he here?
He'll be watching. He'll come up.
I would rather have Rashford like that.
And this is
Let him
not-
take
this
it.
is not
Captain.
your usual
He's
stuff.
captain, mate. He's only missed one penalty in 40 or something, so
Who? Fernandez.
I think so. Like, he's got a good record.
He does. I just hate him. I hate them.
I like penalties. I like taking them.
I just hate him.
Oh, yeah,
See, isn't that a yellow card offence?
yeah, should be.
Yeah, maybe because it's not intentional. It just,
No, that wasn't.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just maybe saying it's not.
There we go.
Come, Bruno.
Yes. Yes. Come on.
All right.
Let's go.
It's a
Johnny
game.
said, "Let's
It's a
go."
game again. It always was.
Well,
It always was. Oh shit.
the two captains
I gotta
have scored. Can you, when you go get the fridge, get me a drink?
For you?
Get a drink for me.
Liza is slapping.
You celebrated.
That's all right. Yeah, all good, all good. I think I've been holding it in since I got here.
Bruno. There you go, Nemo.
All right, so we're 1-1. Dam says GGMU. I don't know. Dam's just supporting him for me, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it was far away footage.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
I definitely
No, he
kept
put his hand up.
it was far away footage because my mate was on the other side of the goal. It was. Sent him the wrong way.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, more often than not, 95. I'll go that way. Just
Really?
I'll pick a sec. I'll pick top. If it's big, I'll go top corner. If I know it's down, but most of the time, I think it's the way that
Yeah.
I've got a good. I think a good. I don't know what it is, or we call it technique of. They usually think I'm going that way. The way I shape my body, I think.
When you try and make it, the only thing I add to it is when you put the ball down, keep an idea, keep an eye on when he's looking at you.
Yeah,
When
that's
you
what I
look
do.
in that
That's what I
right-hand
do.
corner.
And I look there, and then I go. And because there's more room for error going that way.
It is.
You can. That's why I like. Nah. Drink.
Oh yeah.
Last game of the season last year, I took a penalty. No, that one. I took a penalty at the end of the year.
Not fucking Grealish is gonna be El Ben.
Oh no. Yeah, and he was big keeper. It was like your size, Rob, and I knew
Yeah.
I'm not going this way, and I hit it just top corner of the butt, and he said that way he gets nowhere near it, and he's never gonna.
Some of these forwards that shoot perfect goalkeeper height.
Yeah, that.
They shoot perfect goalkeeper
I
height.
know, it's silly.
along the ground
Terrible.
or up here. Not a perfect goalkeeper height.
I agree. I still reckon we should have beaten Croatia
We have
in the
to catch up on
semi-final
this,
2018.
moments.
It's always... We'll ask Rob what he thinks about that, Joy. Joy said, I still reckon we should have beaten Croatia in the semi-final in 2018. I'm guessing he's talking about England.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the game.
Yeah, they should have.
I'm trying to remember the game.
They should
Probably should have.
They did.
And then Croatia got spanked in the final, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
When
True.
when
I still
Lloris,
remember
they only
it.
scored because Lloris fucked up.
I still remember in 2018, all the England supporters and all that. It's coming home. It's coming home. Like, all I could hear all the time. They had a pretty good team.
It went to the wrong hand. Is that Dare Ice Coffee, Rob? Damn says.
Product placement, yes.
Yes. Product placement, yes.
Yes.
It's like Wayne's World.
Yes, product placement.
Remember Wayne's World?
No sugar.
I agree. I agree,
Remember
Joy.
Wayne's World when they get the contract?
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing makes me happier than Pepsi.
Yeah. I agree with the next comment. Joy goes, I don't think we would have beaten France anyway, but I don't think they would have either.
That year, no.
Nah, not that year. Maybe this year. Like they definitely could have been if Kane didn't miss a penalty.
How old's Mbappe?
23.
And he's been to 2 World Cup finals.
Yeah.
He's the youngest player since Pele to score in a final.
And only the second player to score a hat trick.
What's going on here? What are they?
And I think before him, the next youngest to score in a final
Final.
was Goetze, and he fell off a cliff. The guy scored the winner in a final. He was 20. He thought he was going to be the best player, and then he
Yeah, what have happened to him?
just fell off a cliff. His head, he wasn't right.
He had some mental issues.
Germany?
He's playing for
Germany.
Eintracht
Now he's with
Frankfurt
Eintracht, yeah.
But he was playing for Germany,
Yeah, yes. Dude, he scored a winner for the World Cup. He was 20.
Yeah, Argentina, they beat Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina. So Messi's been 2 finals, hasn't he? That one?
Yes.
And the one recently.
There'll be a couple players in that
Wait.
team. Or no, maybe not.
What are you doing?
I hate Mbappe, man. Because if he just didn't score that one last penalty, I would have won all the money for Messi as Golden Boot.
But Mbappe insisted he wanted to be the man at PSG. And
Yeah.
they were
But you know
giving
what?
him part ownership.
No, but you know what? They interviewed Pochettino after he got sacked and asked him, and he goes, "Don't believe everything." He goes, all 3 of them. He goes, "Lovely boys."
Yeah, okay.
You know, he goes, just
What, all of the...
Neymar, Messi, Mbappe. He's saying
Yeah.
they're just
Yeah. They want to create this
Of course
tension.
they do.
The media wants to create this tension.
Yeah, they want to sell.
Chris C says, "I feel cold looking at George. Why? Because wearing shorts. It's hot in here, man.
Yeah, it's
Chris
actually-
comes in the studio every week. He knows it gets warm because of the light.
It's been a
It was a lovely day today.
yeah, it's been a beautiful day.
Dude, it was one of the warmest days I've played soccer since, like, in actual season.
It was 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was working, I was sweating my guts out.
For a season game to be winter to be 23 is unheard of for us.
I went to the club with my jump out.
Damn says maybe you need a tarp to warm up,
And I
but I think he's
work-
talking to Chris.
I was working on the barbecue with Peter. I was so cold.
Oh yeah, I mean that's you would be.
The highlight of last year's World Cup was all the hype of Qatar hosting, and then their team
What are you
was
doing?
one of the first eliminated. Joy reckons that was the highlight.
What was the highlight?
He goes, the highlight of the World Cup was all the hype of Qatar hosting it, and then they were one of the first teams eliminated.
I think they were the only host nation that hasn't made it to the round 16 in second.
No, it was what's his name? South
South
Africa?
Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say they didn't
But South Africa, they're the only host nation to not get a
score.
point.
Yeah.
Or score a goal.
I don't think
did
they-
not get
yeah,
a point.
maybe
They
not a
scored
What are
point.
we doing here?
No, that's good. Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, no.
No?
Oh, but Paul
What about-
Tini,
what about
the ref was
VAR?
right there. No, he was right there. The ref was looking at it.
Will VAR intercept?
They will. They'll look at it.
They'll look
But,
at it now.
but he was right in front of it, the ref.
But because he was there,
Speaking of VAR, I was going to ask you guys a question before.
Hate it.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, as players, do you
Hate
think
it.
it's ruined the game?
Hate it.
What's going
It's taken the human element out of the game.
Yeah.
But players can't even celebrate goals now.
I'll tell you what, that
Aye.
Ericsson, man.
he's slow.
see with VAR now. Let's just say it was a penalty.
Oh, go.
They can't say anything until the game's
Exactly. That's why I hate it.
Oh, that was...
That was studs.
Oh,
So, here's a question. Let's just say the game goes on and you win a penalty.
oh no.
Didn't they check it?
No,
You
but
should have had a
the
penalty.
question has
Did you
been.
take 2 penalties?
Well, this is what the question has always been. It said,
Oh man.
Let's have a look. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. He's kicked out at him. That's a penalty for my money. That there.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
I don't know. It's.
oh,
Do you know why is it
Why not
always
just
every
moved
time? Every time we.
it's close,
When
man.
we were here last time, we had that the
The offside
the
goal.
offside thing with Rashford,
Yeah.
and there's always something.
No, well, VAR has written it off. Okay.
Okay.
Tell you what, I would have
You,
wanted.
you can step across it to shield the ball.
Yeah, I would have wanted a penalty.
I've got to admit, I'm actually pretty happy with the.
Well, you're greedy, Kerry.
I am.
I'm actually pretty
It's
happy
supposed
with.
to be. It's a forward.
Exactly.
I'm happy with since Martinez has been.
No.
No.
Lindelof's been
Lindelof
playing
stepped
well.
up.
Yeah, well, look. Well, Ten Hag didn't put Maguire in, did he?
No,
Oh no.
his nickname is the Iceman.
Yeah, but he got that nickname when he was playing with Bailly, and then
Yeah.
he completely lost it when he was playing with Maguire.
Well,
Thing
you
was,
only
you know,
the guy next year.
no, but you know what cracks me up the most? Solskjaer, Ranić, they're all playing Maguire as left centre back, right? Ten Hag came. Every time he plays him, he plays right centre back.
Mm-hmm.
So what? They're obviously doing something wrong.
Every time, like both times.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
eight
come on.
times.
Let's do. Let's go. Just get a shot.
Get a penalty.
Wanna? Well, we've got two of the best goal scorers on the pitch besides Kane
Yep.
at the moment.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, Haaland is. Mate, listen, Kane to score 30 league
With
goals
Tottenham.
for Tottenham this year in particular, considering the whole start of the year they had Conte and they were not playing attacking football, and they've been shit. Like, no, don't.
Son's done nothing.
Nah,
this season
nothing this year.
Compared
After
to
winning a
last
golden
year.
boot.
compared to last year.
Go! Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
Varane!
Was it Varane?
We need
Yeah.
a Casemiro.
He Casemiro was scored.
See, this is where.
Oh, he was marking him.
It's volley though.
This is where.
Yeah,
Zoe-
so?
That would have been.
Still, that's a hard shot to get
No
off.
way.
That is.
That
That's
would
a
have
hard
been.
shot to get off.
That would have been.
On
the
your
same
on your
as-
opposite
yeah.
foot as well.
Don't say that word.
Well, okay, but we know it's a thing though.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't think it is
I
with
don't
him though, eh?
No?
Varane is very two-footed. He plays, he hits long balls with both
Most
feet.
defenders you'll find are more two-footed than
Then
forwards.
yeah, I agree.
We've had 4 attempts on target.
We have
Okay.
No, one on target. Four.
Four
attempts.
attempts.
four
in total,
in
sorry.
general.
Mark him.
I'll settle down, Bernardo.
He's looking for that.
You know what happened then? He went to push.
He's elbowed Shaw. Is that Shaw?
He's looking.
He went to body.
I'd check.
Oh.
I want to check the VAR
Did he
on
kick
that.
out at him?
Varane's losing it. Varane is losing it. Oh, you kicked him. You know, he went to body Shaw, right? You know, Ryan Giggs told a story about Shaw. He goes, he came to the club at 18,
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
and he goes, he had the bench press record
Yeah.
the first day he came. He goes, and he'd never done weights in his whole life. He goes, he's just an animal.
He's got a very unique penalty taking. Like,
That's Beckham's son next to him, I reckon.
like
I reckon
a-
that's his son next to him. He's playing, isn't he somewhere with a championship team or something in the
one
reserves?
One of them's a celebrity chef or something.
Yeah, know that, but one of them is training was training with Arsenal.
Who's?
Okay. there he
Beckham.
goes.
Beckham, yeah, he was.
Come on, guys.
But he's playing somewhere.
Get hold of
Yeah,
the game.
yeah.
Isn't he 24 years one now?
Yeah, the oldest one would be, yeah, I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
wow, already.
I heard that Dan wants to hire a new coach for this team. His name was Win One Soon. Oh, okay. Wild.
Very, very clever.
Offside. It was
Yeah.
offside.
Gotta admit that volley was pretty good.
It was a good goal. Good FA Cup goal.
That's a good ball. Yeah, no, it's good. Nice good. That's a good ball.
What's the best FA Cup goal you've ever seen? I still reckon it's Cantona versus Liverpool. 95. That volley, the ball was behind him.
Oh, yeah.
The ball was like here. The way he twisted his body, it was.
Yeah, that's not bad. I find that, and it could have been the moment. It was the counter attack by Arsenal
That was a good one.
to
Yeah.
win 3-2
Yeah.
after Man United had just drawn 2-2. It just
This
happened
year-
in a matter
This
of
year,
1979.
No, they're old. He's going old,
Yeah.
Tom.
Is that the dribble from Giggs?
No,
No,
that
no, no, no.
that was one of the best FA Cup goals.
Yeah,
not
not final.
not final. That was semi-final
Semi-final.
replay.
Yeah.
And then Carragher picks Grealish ahead of him for that year.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Giggs, you don't win a treble. And Schmeichel saved Dennis Bergkamp penalty that game.
I love that guy.
Schmeichel saved Bergkamp's penalty.
There was something about that guy, man. I had a soft spot for him.
But again, that day too, Rob.
Hated air travel.
He hated it.
But Rob, again that day too, in that fight, everyone forgets because Giggs scored such a good goal.
Yeah.
Beckham actually scored a cracker too.
Yeah.
Everyone forgets
Yeah.
he scored
it sure
15 goals that year from right midfield and 23 assists. The treble year.
That's the thing. You got to look at the assists. That's 38 goals.
Dwight York was leading goal scorer, 29 goals, equal 23 assists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Casemiro.
Oi,
Casemiro's just bulldozer. Oh, Sancho. Casemiro doesn't get credit for how good he actually is on the ball.
Dude,
People think he's just a break, but he's actually really good on the
you don't
ball.
win 4 Champions Leagues.
He's Brazilian, man.
It's
They're
very
all good
cool.
on the ball.
Yeah.
it's very cool.
Well, they don't know that sometimes they take Fred's passport from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0406 2023. Okay, no worries.
What's that?
Codebreaker. Some guy called Codebreaker, and then don't at me goes Codebreaker's on drugs because he just wrote some code. I like that code, man. You should just subscribe to the channel and you'll be happy.
I'm alright, me.
Unlucky. He tried to get a shot off, but they're closing him down.
Oh, they know Rashford's the danger.
Too right.
See how strong Shaw is?
He's short, isn't he? For
But he's strong,
Yeah,
man.
he's strong. He's a big game player, actually.
Oh, yeah. Shaw, what Giggs was saying is he goes, he's got the Wayne Rooney body. That's what he said. He goes, he was 16 years old and he was a man.
See, don't do that shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, my God.
that was
Fucking
walk,
ass around with the ball.
that was walk up for you.
Oh.
4 minutes stoppage time?
I thought it would be. Yeah, I suppose.
It's about right.
There was a couple of injuries.
Yeah.
back to my question before.
Yeah.
Who do Man City sign to make them stronger for next season?
A
I've
left
been
back.
thinking about that.
A left back is the answer.
Yeah, left.
Because
fullback.
if they don't bring Cancelo back, well,
Sure.
if they don't bring Cancelo back, they actually Ake. Come on, like I mean, obviously he's doing okay because they're on course for a treble.
He's going to take him off,
But
Grealish.
What,
imagine
Foden?
they get,
No, it's too.
Oh, he's going to bring Foden on.
left.
you know who they're talking about.
Yeah,
You know who they're talking about for City. The rumors, Rob, is that they're going to go for Kimmich.
No,
If they get him in the
don't need him.
midfield, like,
Which
Don't
one's
need him.
Kim? Is that the one? From
but they
Bayern?
don't. I agree. They just
Bayern,
don't.
yeah.
They just don't
Bayern,
need him.
yeah.
Why would they get him? You got Rodri.
Don't need him.
What's this Asian bloke from Napoli that they say they're
Oh,
going to sign? They're back.
apparently he's a
Min Jae.
champion. Kim Min
I haven't
Jae.
watched
Kim Min-
I haven't
apparently
watched
he's a
the,
gun. But I've never heard of this.
Whoa.
I've never heard this in my life. He's got a 40 million release clause, but it goes for 2 weeks. It starts when the transfer window starts on the 9th of June,
Yeah.
and it runs for 2 weeks. And if no one comes in for it, the release clause is
Oh,
gone.
he just missed it.
Where does that come from? I've never heard that in my life, Rob.
Look at this.
That's crazy.
I know it's
Didn't
stupid.
touch
No,
him.
he went to hit the ball and he just slipped.
Nah, back foot maybe, but nothing.
Barely. And that's a yellow card.
Yes, you milk it.
Uh,
You milk it. That's.
yeah, I mean,
If it was the other way around, they'd do the same.
he got a penalty on the other end. So
Really?
No, but if
You're a
that
dog.
was someone on Sancho or something,
Yeah.
all players do that.
Yep, I subscribed. 0406 2023. Codebreaker is saying his name's Codebreaker and he's putting.
406 is the 4th of June.
Yeah, no, and he's putting in the date as his code. I like it. Codebreaker's wild.
Which is,
Thanks
which
for
is
the
right
subscription,
now.
man. You're a
Yeah.
nice guy.
Come on, guys. This is the chance to get.
yeah, I hate this last kick of the freaking half. It's
What
too.
position you play?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't play any position.
You played football.
You played for
Right out.
you played for a year, didn't you? Oh no, two.
Left right
Katrana?
out. I told my coach to get stuffed.
You know who his coach
Could be a
was?
limiting move.
Now you know who his coach was? His coach was Apostoli's dad.
Oh,
And he
really?
kept putting in Apostoli,
Sorry, Katran.
but Apostoli was like 3 years younger than George, and he kept putting his son in.
I don't even remember. All
No, but that's what he used to do. That's what Katrani used to do, the
That's
dad.
it.
all I know is I wanted to go home and play video games.
It's like,
and I told him
it's
to get
like Harry was really giving his
Yeah, his son votes.
votes.
Halftime.
One of my mates at soccer asked me about him the other day because they knew him,
Yeah.
and I was telling him the story about it. And I was saying, yeah, but I was saying our coach, I said at the time, I said he caught onto it and didn't let it all unfold.
Yeah.
What sort of a dad does that, man? That's pretty bad.
That's a dad who loves his son.
No, but it's not, man. That's yeah, no, but that's bad, dude.
That's a
That's
dad who loves his son right there.
I taught Harry Funtas,
about it.
who is a young lad now joining the
Yeah, I know Harry.
very young. And I told him about Harry. Just to me, was he giving his sons votes?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, how'd you guess? He said to me, oh, well, that's Harry.
Thing was, he didn't bank on Rob that Rob would have documentation of every game, who was best on ground, and but it's true because a lot of coaches don't, and they
No, what? No, they don't.
but you know why because for coaches, like my coach now has said it to me, he's like, when you're coaching, it's real hard at the end to go give votes because you're focused on the fucking game. To then go, say you win 5-0, your striker could score a hat trick, but it might be a centre back that was fucking BOG. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard as a coach.
This is why as a coach, what I used to do, I gave everyone a mark out of 10.
Yeah,
And some days you got 4.
exactly.
Or 3 because
There you
you're
go.
bloody rubbish.
Rubbish.
I mean, like 3-0.
Yeah, that's right.
And some days we win, you know,
And you all get good.
and you'll get 8s and 9s.
Yeah.
So then it gave me a better idea rather than this 3-2-1,
Yeah,
which is really not fair.
I agree.
If you've got 3 players who just dominate the game,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you've got to choose between 3,
That's
2,
right.
and 1. No.
Well, not last year, the year before, when I won the Federation Award, I finished 8th in our best, like the club best and fairest. But I was leading goal scorer in the league, leading goal scorer at the club, won that. But Rob, a lot of the votes were to defenders. They'd done better than us. Like Adrian got more votes than me from Rob, and he's the guy that played up front with me.
Yeah.
Because he likes Adrian holding the ball. It's just coaches have preferences. People have. Banassi came up to me that year and he said to me, because I was the first year as captain, and he goes to me, tell me, he goes, are you telling Rob not to give you votes so someone else? I said, no, man. I said, it's just,
I mean, it's like
that's how it is.
I looked at it and say, who are the key players
Yeah.
that helped us score? Who are the key players that stop them scoring?
That's right.
And that's what the game's about.
That was true.
But I always, I kept track of training attendance.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah.
Because these players would complain, "Oh, I'm not getting a run."
No, you didn't rock up
Yeah,
to
well,
training.
Up to training, then you might.
Yeah.
And then
I've never understood that, though.
and then the classic response was, "I've been to every training."
Yeah, right.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Let me get my
This
Rolodex.
date, this date, this date. Oh, yeah. Shut up.
You know what's funny is City, they were saying it comes around every 20 or so years in leagues.
Yeah.
Because Liverpool were technically on for a treble. They were on for a quadruple last year. And they only ended up with 1, didn't they? But they were on for a quadruple.
Yeah.
And then the year later, City on for a treble.
Never know.
Look at Berbatov.
He's bouncing.
Yeah,
He's tall, isn't he, man? But Nani's short.
he's just. You know what?
Yeah, sure, right.
I'd even take him. I'd even take him now, just up front,
He's big, better than
to
Weghorst.
hold the ball and stuff. Like, for fuck's sake.
Berbatov was silky player, man. Very.
Best
His touch was like, it was a string. It was like,
Even though we lost.
he was like one of those old Yugoslavian guys
You
that's
know when
just,
we very first signed him, the first game he played, we lost that game.
yeah.
But
He's
his involvement on the first goal
He was a
that we
freak.
scored, I still remember my bloke that I used to work with texted me that night. He goes, "Berbatov, eh?" That's what
he
texted
was.
me. That's
Well,
what he
for
texted-
Ferguson to sign him on deadline day to be pushing for him, obviously wanted him. You knew he was going to be decent.
On the same night, how many shirts
Oh,
they have to
they would have printed so many.
Yeah. Yeah.
hundreds of thousands.
And that's the thing.
Look at this. Settle down, Phillips.
This was a. I mean, look.
It was just so old school, wasn't it? A long ball forward, a flick on.
That wasn't. Was that a flick on from us?
Haaland got it. Haaland won it. Haaland did so well to sprint. Look at him. And get to position, win the header because he's huge. See?
No, this one here.
Yeah.
One of ours.
Oh, because he's trying to get it out of.
Yeah.
Just a bad header, Lindelof.
Oh,
This
maybe
one.
You're just trying to win.
Yeah, and he hit De Bruyne too.
And look, that was
That's
just
a good volley, man.
Yeah. What do you do?
De Gea's never saved an arm.
What do you do?
But Rob's right. They haven't done much though. They've had possession, but they haven't. It hasn't been. They haven't done much. Neither team has really.
No, you're talking about a clear-cut opportunity. There hasn't
No.
been any.
Besides, yeah.
Yeah, you do. You've got to show that you want it.
He was not a bad player. Clichy.
Yeah, Arsenal as well, wasn't it?
Left,
Yeah, and then he did the same as Nasri. Arsenal
And Man City.
to Man City.
left fullback, what he?
Yeah, left fullback. Yeah.
Marshall has torn his hamstring.
Yeah, but where? He played against Fulham and then he's just.
Yeah, look at the Man United players. They're already appealing. Yeah, see
Oh,
that?
definitely.
That's not natural.
No, no way.
Throw it, and your hand would not come up by that.
No, no way.
I'd like to see the other one.
Well done, Tierney.
I'd like to see the other one.
I suppose he didn't want to put his hand up, but it was.
Oh, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes when you're jumping, it's. I used to love this guy.
Gee,
I don't know why.
8 years.
He was.
8 years.
Something about him. He was champion.
I remember the day
It was the
that
backflips.
fucking.
No, wasn't that? He was
No,
good.
no, he was good.
He was a good player.
The Liverpool.
Carragher. Carragher
Carragher.
almost broke his leg.
Not only that, he had a gash here like this, not big.
He had to go stretch it off.
And he was showing to the referee, but the referee didn't give him a free kick.
Yeah.
You know, he's been on Ferdinand's podcast since talking about that. Apparently, when that happened, they've told the story about it. Is Paul Scholes went up and looked at him, and he was rolling around on the field, and he had this big gash on his leg. And when they pulled out the stretcher, apparently Paul Scholes looked at him and goes to Ferdinand, "Oh fuck, he's a pussy."
Yeah. Remember when he was crying at Anfield?
That's the day.
Yeah.
Same
He was
one.
crying at
'Cause he was
Anfield.
crying. Scholes saw it and lost it. Went,
And they said
shit.
to him, "You do not fucking cry
Yeah.
here. You do not cry on this field."
But now, when he talks about it, he talked about it on Ferdinand's podcast. He's laughing about it. He's like, "I went inside." He goes, "I had a gash on my leg. I had to have stitches." And you know what Sir Alex was doing? He's going off with it.
Yeah. You don't cry at Anfield. I don't care what happened. You break your leg.
Yeah, he had stitches and he was
You're not crying at Anfield. The one
staples in his leg, and Sir Alex was losing.
You don't cry at Anfield.
Oh shit! Now Ferdinand's podcast is good because he gets all these ex-players on there, so you get to hear insight.
Is she an ex-soccer player, that one?
Don't know.
I think so.
See, Man City 99, 05, and then back 08 to 11. When did Man City, when did they win the first Premier League? 12.
Was that the one that Aguero
Yeah,
scored?
he wasn't in it.
Was that?
That's when I was there.
Was that the one where Aguero?
I was
scored at
there
the last-
over the Christmas break.
You know, there's a massive conspiracy theory. Like all these Man United supporters are like there's conspiracy theories about how QPR,
Not through the game.
not through the game, but apparently if you watch it again, like QPR like just gives them the ball. Like, I don't know. I've never
wouldn't.
analysed or
Nah,
anything, but
I
like
don't think so.
It didn't look like it to me. I
No.
mean, the fact that they went 2-1 up
yeah.
means we
And
have to score twice
and an ex-Liverpool player scored both goals, I
in
think.
the last,
Jub-
last
Yeah,
5
no,
minutes.
it's like I'm saying,
Jibril
it's a
Cisse.
conspiracy theory.
Ex-Liverpool player Jibril Cisse, I think, scored both goals.
But people,
One goal maybe. But not
One, yeah.
Rob, if that idiot didn't get sent off, he would have never won the game.
Oh, Joey Barton.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was a moron.
He was a
Yeah.
headcase, though.
He was a
Yeah,
moron.
Always.
Complete
Always.
headcase.
Listen, I've said it before. I don't like saying it, but it will go down in history as the most iconic Premier League moment ever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I don't like
Yeah.
it, but it is the most iconic. The only other one that comes close, and it's for people that remember, is Steve Bruce scoring 2 headers for United to win the first ever Premier League, and that's when Ferguson ran on the pitch and went on his knees.
Oh, wow. I don't remember
That might come close because it was a centre back. He scored 19 goals that year. Steve Bruce. There's another one, Rob.
Yeah, maybe
Never
I-
got a cap.
He never got
Never,
a cup.
and he was playing with Pallister. They were winning titles, and he never got capped because they were taking Adams and Bold.
Yeah, from
But fuck, at least take him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was winning titles.
Yeah.
All right.
See, as a selection coach like that, when you've got whatever to choose from, what you try and do, especially when it comes to centre backs, you try and choose 2 from the same
Yeah,
club.
that's right.
Because that eliminates any misunderstandings straight away.
Was it Graham?
Of Arsenal,
No.
at the time, it would have been,
England.
I don't know, Venables, maybe.
Oh, what year?
91, 92.
No,
I don't even know who they would have then.
Would have been Graham.
1990 World Cup for England was Bobby Robson.
Robson, yeah, that's right. Robson. It might have, was it Venables? Sure it wasn't Venables?
Venables coached Australia in 90,
See, didn't he coach us when we lost?
96, 97, 98.
Yeah.
Could have been Venables.
I think it was
actually.
Venables, man. I
Could
think
have
it was
been Venables
Venables.
back then, actually.
Yeah, but he stayed 7 years.
I don't know. I can't remember.
You know,
England didn't make the 94 World Cup.
Trager reckons he was terrible
Venables.
because he played for Australia then.
Yeah.
13 caps he
Yeah.
had under him. And he reckons didn't like him at all.
Yeah, there you go.
And I mean, I don't know what context you put into that, but
Wrexham.
for a guy to say the national team coach wasn't good, that's,
It's a bit sad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Mullen.
Millen, I think it was. He plays for Wrexham.
He plays for Wrexham. Why are they interviewing him for?
Oh, who knows?
Because they won their thing.
First, yeah.
They got promoted to Div 2.
Conference League 1.
Yeah.
It's only because the movie stars bought the
Yeah, of course.
thing.
Right.
It gets
Yeah.
a lot of publicity.
There you go.
So, and
Publicity.
Ryan Reynolds is a pretty popular movie star.
Oh, yeah.
Like very.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Now, Varane's a very good player.
You
man.
don't
He is.
zone or mark in the box.
Ferguson tried to sign him when he was 19, but he went to Madrid. Obviously, the rest is Ferguson tried to sign him, Varane, when he was 19, but he went to Madrid. Obviously, the rest is history. And then
Yeah, and Wenger tried to sign Ibra.
yeah.
That's what you're
Well,
telling me.
Wenger was
The US women against the Wrexham
That's
Red
the one.
Dragons.
That's the one.
It's World
Wenger was trying to get Ronaldo.
And the guys that are pulling back. They're not full on.
Wenger was trying to get Ronaldo, and then Fergie came in after we played them,
Yeah.
Sporting Lisbon, and said, "Nah, come to United." And
But he
he
flew him back.
Yeah.
And his parents then and there.
Oh, everything.
That day.
brought him in.
Yeah.
Fergie, the same with Keane. Roy Keane was ready to sign for Kenny Dalglish. He'd told
Yeah,
Kenny
right.
Dalglish, "I'm going to sign for Blackburn," and Sir Alex drove to his house, picked him up, that said, "Nah,"
Wasn't it
and
the
he went and he
players
came to
that-
us.
Wasn't it Scholesy, King,
Ferdinand said to him, "Sign this kid against for Ronaldo."
When they played against Sporting,
Yeah, yeah.
he
Because you
went
signed
to-
him.
He goes, you got to
Because
sign him.
he killed us.
Killed us as a kid.
You making coffee?
Okay. Yes.
I already had a massive long black before you got in.
Sorry, KP, but
I like it.
this is the curse of being good at something.
I had
Yeah,
to move. I had to move because I ran around a lot today.
Well, as long as the running around means you won something.
Did you see that?
Yeah, when I walked in. Yeah. There's not many of those people around.
There's 3 of them.
Founding
There's
members.
3 of them left.
Three.
Our founding members.
Yeah, wow.
3 or 2 are passed. 2 or 3 passed away. 2. So there's Ken, my dad, and LP.
Yeah, wow.
Of that of Cobblers family. We were with one of them the other day when I saw him.
That's a huge. I still think it's a huge achievement when you're a founding member.
Oh,
of
yeah.
something. It's huge. Huge.
It's about to start, Kerry.
Yeah, I'm going to make a coffee.
I'm just saying. You
We're
know
not
what I
going
mean?
to concede a goal in the first 13 seconds.
Yeah, no,
That would never happen.
Oh,
That happens again.
Either way.
I think I might go.
Either way.
I never thought it was going to happen. That's why I went to import the scotch.
That's what happened. That's what happened to you when you were at Harmarsh with Damien Murray. You were in the
That's
federation room, and they all missed his goal.
We're at a meeting, the federation
Yeah.
conference room.
World record. You
And
missed it.
Well, walking out when we hear walking, oh,
Massive roar.
more is scored.
3 point, whatever it was, 6 seconds or something.
From
The halfway
just
line.
about the
Yeah, I remember seeing it on.
halfway.
I wasn't there live. I saw it on
Didn't that
television.
eventually get broken?
Yes. I can't remember
Last
who
time
by.
it went for a long time.
Yeah, it did.
It stood for a long time.
It did, but I can't remember who broke it because it was.
Pinned it. I remember once we were playing Metro Stars,
But he-
3 out time.
Yeah.
Kicked it from kick off and he hit the crossbar. And then he did it again, he hit the crossbar again, and I was going,
Yeah.
Not that quick, but I remember. Right,
But-
do you remember Zach?
Zach scored one from halfway. Rob wouldn't have known him.
No.
But he's now he's playing under 19s and when he scored from halfway.
He was
He's
playing,
Chris's age.
and the score was 1-0, right?
Yeah.
And he said to the referee, "How them to go, ref?" And must have told him. So this kid passed the ball to him, and he fucking hit it, and it went bang right from the halfway line.
Yeah. Wow. I do remember when I watched the replay of that Damien Murray goal. He knew that the goalkeeper wasn't paying attention.
The fact for him, for when that was the rule back then that you had to take a touch first.
Yes.
To score it in 3.8 seconds is ridiculous.
Yeah. But the goalkeeper was still setting
Oh.
up. Oh, come on, shut him down.
Is that Sancho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's, you know, Sancho's not had.
This is the
Sancho's not had a great year, but he's not a shit player.
this is the thing though, that you've got to get a shot in the hole.
Yeah.
You do all that good work. Do all that good work and you get a shot in. Toe poke, it's something.
Yeah. Just... See Varane.
Because then you say, oh, well done, well done. Well, no, it's not well done because you did all that work, you didn't get a shot in.
Yeah.
Oh, when did Varane?
Hey,
Oh,
what was that? He's clipping on the back, didn't he? Oh.
Yeah, because he held him. See, this is the thing about shepherding off the ball.
Mm.
That's actually obstruction, but no referee picks it up anymore. I can block your run off the ball and it's okay. It's not okay.
No.
Either make it okay,
Yeah.
take it off the rules, or start picking it up. This could go to extra time. This could be one.
Yeah. Anything can happen.
It's been
We've been so up and down this year, like not heaps, but like just certain results. It's like I understand
I blocked 7-0 out of my memory bank.
that too, and the 6-3, and the beginning of the season. Was it Brentford were 4-0 down and
4-0.
4-0 down in the first like 30 minutes?
Give him a wire, give him a chance.
Yeah.
I think he did that on purpose. I
Yeah.
actually think Ten Hag did that so he could turn around and say, well, I gave you a chance.
But ask the question. Brentford beat Man City twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1-0 the last game, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean he changed a number of players, but it's still that first game we lost.
Mm.
And Brighton beat you twice?
like this.
No.
I don't like this. Oh, win and a draw.
Ah,
Yeah,
Fuck that guy. He's been good.
he has. I mean, who do you think is the coach of the season?
Ah, come
oh,
on.
terrible.
What kind of pass was that?
Yeah, but that's because Ericsson is rather slow.
Yeah, he's not quick either. That's the other thing.
Who else is going to play, man?
You should have.
Who else have we got to play then?
McTominay.
Does he, I think he's injured.
Is
Been injured for half the year, I think.
he? Nice turn.
When do we go for it and bring on either Garnacho or Pelistri? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, are you kidding me?
How did that?
Oh, in the wrong spot. And it's in the right spot and it's easy.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
So lucky.
Well,
So lucky.
Goodness me.
I thought I was going to come back to a goal.
Oh, you...
I cut
Yeah.
back
You
to
almost-
the 6-yard line and no one's there.
Well, Haaland was there, he was just in front of it.
Sugar and spoon. Thank you. I'll just...
Get the
Fair
front.
enough.
I'll come to your question now.
No, yeah, I'm interested.
Well,
No, the coach of the season.
I think you got to give Pep credit for how they came back and won it because they were, Arsenal were 8 points clear. So, but I mean, that's his 1-3 in a row. I think De Zerbi or Howe.
Yeah.
And the fact the fact that the point I'll make is the fact that the manager that finished third didn't get nominated is ridiculous. Ten Hag. He didn't get nominated when he took over the worst Man United team in Premier League history and finished third, and he didn't get nominated.
Yeah.
Shows they just hate United. They do.
Yeah.
The fact that they don't get nominated.
That's ridiculous. I'm not saying he should have won it.
That's a bit rough. But even I know he wasn't for the full season, but Emery,
Yeah, he's done well.
he took Aston Villa up 10 places.
They were in relegation, and did he make Europe? He made conference, didn't he? RT Digital Pro, do you remember me? I remember you, man. I think.
oh,
Another
Gundogan.
Another one again.
Another one.
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Did it take a deflection or something?
I think it did.
Let's see. Fucking Gundogan.
As a coach, 30 yards from goal, I always said 2 words. Shout to the team. One each.
Where are they?
One each.
Yeah.
3 players at a free.
Oh,
Well, look at this.
Nah, no deflection.
No deflection.
But, it went
but why did he get a shot? Like De Gea's saying it. Why did he let him have a shot?
Yep.
Look at
Nah,
that.
bounced right past.
And where's he going to go? By the time De Gea saw it, there's 4. It went through 5 people.
Can't be never done it fucking spun yet.
Well done, Captain. 3 players on the edge of the box were options
Why you
for
went,
a free kick. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
went through the place?
I know, but don't let him have a shot like that.
I don't know if that's coach's Ten Hag
Man,
wants to flood the 18-yard. I doubt it.
Well done.
It's not going to be 1-1 anymore. No,
No.
no, don't muck
my
around with
God.
the ball.
They're mad.
Jeez. Who was that who passed it back?
Probably Walker.
Who
It came from the
who
right.
couldn't, clear it with his left?
Probably.
It's disgusting.
Oh.
We need another one.
Done. Well done, Ericsson.
Who's gonna go for it?
Well, you
Shut
had
him
to.
down, shut him down.
What else can you do?
No.
He just got back up. It's
No,
all right.
he didn't. He
He
didn't.
didn't dive. No, he didn't go for a penalty. He's straight up.
KP, as usual, best coffee.
See that? HFD Studios, man. Make the best coffee.
Nominated for the best coffee during
Whoa.
during an FA Cup. Thank you.
Who's this Walker again?
Well, they're pressing high. I guess they got to go for it. What else can you do? Can't.
This is where the
just sit
coaching
back.
comes in. We'll see what Ten Hag does.
We're bringing on
The problem
Garnacho
with-
soon, or
Yeah, that's the problem with United is
No,
City have got a starting
5
11
minutes.
on the bench. We've got. Oh, what? He was off his line, man. Bruno was thinking about it.
No.
Yes, thank you. When in doubt, just because you can still shut them down. There you go. See, you forced them back.
you know what's crazy about our 2 goals?
That
I was
was-
going to say there wasn't really any like crazy defensive mistakes, but
No.
the defensive mistake was there for
The defensive mistake was not
not closing the
having a
3 players
man
down.
on the guy at the top of the
Yeah,
box.
a strike above previous.
Oh,
comment.
look, the first one.
The first one wasn't. That was-
Sometimes it just you get the luck of the bounce.
of course. But the second one,
But the second one, 3 players were.
he did
available
the
to
right
shoot.
thing. He took the shot, hoped for the,
Where are we? Where are we now?
and Fred.
That's a free kick. Yep. Yep. It's just a trip. It's all right. It just lunged. See?
What is that ball? What's this the ball they're using? Is that Umbro?
Back to old school.
I don't know. I don't recognise that ball. That's why I'm like,
We used to play with that ball back in the 80s, I did.
Chris goes, I'm at Cafe de Villiers. What a nice guy.
Chips and gravy.
Yeah, yeah.
Their marinated chicken is all right there, actually, with their chips and gravy. They do all right. Oh,
Cafe de Villiers over Balfour's
this could. Oh yeah.
any day of the week.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Any day of the week.
yeah. Agreed. This could be a long night.
Lucky I played soccer today, so I'll go to bed straight away.
No, not that. I mean,
Nah, I know what you're saying. Oh, Diaz. Oh, my God.
Oh, get control of it, people.
what are we doing?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Goodness me.
Shut them down. Shut them
Why
down.
are we
shut
trying to
'em
play
down.
out?
Who's that for? Corner.
Yeah, but it's
Come
like
on,
people,
come on, come on.
it's
come
like
on.
people say it about City, like they say it at us. The players are not going to do that unless they've been instructed
Yeah,
to
of
do
course.
that. You know, Pep is telling them to play out from the back at all costs.
Yes,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, some of the decision making, some of these teams are playing out the.
I know they've got it in their head. They think if I just clear it, I'm going to get in trouble or something. But
Yes.
fuck, maybe sometimes you got to.
Yes, you do.
Like
You do.
Rashford's marking Haaland at a corner. Why? Maybe because he's a bit taller. I don't know.
Tall.
Yeah.
Rashford is tall, isn't he?
I don't not like Haaland tall, but I think he's 6'6" or 6'1". He's not like
Yeah.
anything.
What's Haaland? 6'4"?
6'4", I think he is.
But
Haaland.
Rashford's good in the air as well. I mean,
You
the
would just think
first-
Varane. You'd put Varane on him.
the
wouldn't
first Manchester derby. You know who was marking Haaland in the box?
you? Probably Martinez.
No, Ericsson.
Eric's, yeah, there you
I
go.
mean, come on.
And we're getting thumped.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Whose idea was that?
I know.
For heaven's sake.
I know.
Maybe Maguire's.
Well, see, the thing is, that's the only thing you'd have Maguire on for, is to mark him at a corner.
So he left. You know what? Grealish is not having a good
He's not
day.
having a good game, is he?
No, I think.
Told you.
Oh, good ball, Casemiro.
Watch left. Watch left.
Oh,
No foul, no foul, no foul.
come on.
Come on, Sancho.
Shit.
Oh, nice change
I
of
think.
direction.
I think he's got to
Lovely.
get him off. I think Sancho's got to come off.
Well, Garnacho's more direct,
I was going to say Garnacho's going to give us.
and he's good off the bench.
something.
Sancho's more he's like Grealish. If you got the ball, the 1-2s, those little give and
Yeah.
goes. But when you're trying to counter a team,
To be fair, United haven't played great.
I think they should have done some better lines on the Wembley pitch. Make it look better.
Poor
You get
Well done,
close
Harvey.
there.
Well,
No one,
Well, no,
no
but,
one
see,
called.
but did you see
Yeah.
Casemiro then? He looked at Bruno like, what the fuck? Because he didn't say a word to him.
Where's the man on? You're not yelling at your players.
Go on, go on, go on. Oi,
Settle
oi,
down,
oi, oi,
settle
oi.
down,
Like,
Bernardo.
You know,
On your left foot, mister.
I've
Not
never
good
been
enough.
on a football pitch. I've never been on a football pitch in my life as a player, but
A man on is so easy.
it is
Yeah.
football 101. Talk to your
See,
freaking
here's the
team.
other thing. Do you not think that those Man United players had an opportunity to try and stick a leg out?
I know.
You
I think everybody's worrying about the election.
throw everything at it.
Well, you know, Gary Neville reckons that Peter Schmeichel hated people trying to throw a leg at a ball.
Right, but this is the thing. You take your lead from the
Yeah,
goalkeeper.
100%.
So that maybe,
I think now they're all scared of things because of the hand. They all got their hand. They're worried about all stupid crap now.
Don't worry about it, can you?
no,
Just
I
do
wouldn't. I wouldn't
Do it.
do my hands behind my
No
back. and
way.
everything. I just said, no,
Just
fuck
do it. If it happens, it happens. Or can you, you know?
I'd make sure I get close enough.
Yeah, this guy run at you. Sorry.
I'd get close enough so this close
Yeah.
and it says, well, hang on, I can't.
Here he
do
comes.
that.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. It had to happen.
60 minutes, yeah.
It had to happen.
He's Argentinian and he grew up. He was but he's a Real Madrid junior.
Yeah.
And they said to him, "Who's your idol?" And he goes, "Cristiano." And then he got called up to the Argentina squad. But he's one of very few people that's played with both. He's had a chance to be on the field with both
Yeah, right.
because he
So
played with Ronaldo
Has
here.
he got a cap yet?
He's got a cap, yeah, and then he played with Ronaldo here at the start of the year and last year with United.
Almost lost the ball. See, just
Chris reckons he's absolutely hammered.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are too.
Chris is like Andre the Giant. He drinks beer out of jugs.
I can imagine, man.
That story with Andre the Giant.
a
Where
bucket with handle.
Yeah, just
that story with Andre the Giant where he goes, I think he got on a plane or a car or something like that, and he got like a carton of beer, and he
can't
drank-
be wouldn't have touched the sides
he
on that
drank the
guy.
whole thing, and then he was like, "Yeah, that's just like the
Warm up.
just the warm up."
Well, he legit used to drink the jugs as beer mugs.
No, 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 no,
Huh?
no, no, no.
Oh, the hell! Not,
No, should
don't
have
let him
gone
on a
right.
hat trick.
Should have gone right the first time. Far post, sneak far post.
He's in his back. You're in his back, Grealish.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah. Settle down.
Yeah, he legit used to drink the jugs
I reckon he told-
as beer
I reckon
mugs.
he's told the ref to fuck off like 6 times already.
Yeah, well, this is why all the football fans watching, this is what I always say to you, why your sport's soft.
No.
He didn't hit that right.
Nah.
Who's come off?
It's got to be Sancho.
Nah, because he's yeah.
Okay, so what?
I reckon he's put Sancho. I reckon he's put Sancho or Bruno at 10.
Bruno.
Bruno
Would be my guess.
at 10 and Garnacho. So he's got Garnacho, Sancho, and Rashford front three.
I reckon he'll put Bruno.
He will, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have a great game, did he? Ericsson.
Nah, but it's not a game for him like this. They were always saying it. Try it not. They were saying if Martial was fit, he wouldn't have got picked because
Yeah.
Bruno would have went at 10.
Yeah.
Fred would have come in.
Wouldn't you? Why not start Garnacho?
Is he
Yeah.
more better off the bench?
I just think he's at that stage in his career. Yeah, he's an impact player.
Oh, a bit of experience.
Yeah,
From Ericsson, maybe.
that's right.
Just
And
to
Ericsson's our leading assister. Like
keep possession.
that's right.
Slow the game down, all that type of stuff. Pick your moment.
Yeah.
and it just
Everything you're
didn't-
saying makes complete sense.
Well, that's what it
it
is.
just
It's,
didn't happen
Yeah.
he's an very experienced player.
because I'm pretty sure Ten Hag would every player in the starting 11, he would know that if they're not performing, he's already know what he's going to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, 100%.
Well, wasn't it just a boot from De Gea? He tried to pass it.
No, he does. It's
Feet.
Yeah. Who's on him?
Ryan Giggs was saying it about him, about De Gea. He goes, what you don't notice about him, he goes, compare it to other keepers when he makes saves. He goes, if he makes a save, he goes, it goes. It's out. He goes, other keepers make a save and it's right there, someone tapped it in.
Myself and the ex-Australian goalkeeper, Liang, we 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
First, you do not tell them to stop it. You tell them to push it.
Exactly, away.
So where are they getting their bloody coaching from?
God knows.
Oh, great save. But he
Yeah,
fucked it
but
up.
it's,
It's not
and
a
then he
great
just
save.
tapped it in. That's
That's
right.
what we need, Van der Sar.
Oh, I loved him.
Seriously.
Van der Sar, he was, and that's what they say about keepers, that, you know, it's a modern day thing that keepers play with their feet. Van der Sar could have played outfield. He was that good with his feet.
Yeah. In fact, probably the old Brazilian goalkeepers were better with their feet.
They're probably better outfield players. They're probably playing outfield for their actual teams. Just put their hand up. Caparel was like, "I'll play in goals."
This kick that De Gea has done, he tried that about 8 times tonight.
I know.
That pass into about halfway.
But that's probably where he's been told.
That's
to
what I'm
put it.
saying.
That's exactly what
Because
Yeah.
he probably knows Rashford and that are not going to beat Diaz in the air or Akanji because they're massive.
You play to feet then. You play it over the midfield to the feet of the forwards. Support. you need
Fred has
support.
followed De Bruyne
You
everywhere.
need support. No.
Fred's been with him the whole game.
No foul. He's going to lose it.
Hey,
See, you give away a stupid foul. He was going to lose it anyway.
Well, Fred played that day we won, and he marked
Yeah.
De Bruyne out of the
he
game.
did.
I think.
But no one's picked up Gundogan.
I think
No.
Grealish is done.
He hasn't had a good game.
Goalkeeper. No.
Oh, did
No.
Rashford just pull up?
yeah.
No, but the referee blew the whistle.
No, but he's saying, did he pull up?
Yeah, I know what you're
Like,
saying. I
yeah.
know what you're saying. No, he looks all right.
He's all right. Oh, because our ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went for an
They
advantage.
took it too quickly.
Yeah.
All there.
I think he's going to bring on
When did that
Foden.
happen?
I think he's going to bring on Foden.
Fight FIFA Foden.
I'd bring on Mahrez.
Oh, Mahrez, mate. He gets criminally underrated, that bloke.
Itchy or you?
No, I'm itchy. It's all right.
I thought you hurt your
No,
back.
No, I'm itchy.
Celebrating the volleys.
I'd bring on Mahrez, but
I would, yeah.
Mahrez is more of a team player than Foden. Like country mile. Don't you?
I mean, that look.
Oh,
It was a good pass. It was a great pass, actually.
yeah, but especially if it ends up. Well, look at that.
But I'm Rashford.
And he stopped. It's not.
Go,
did you see?
Garnacho, go.
He stopped and he didn't.
Oh, come on.
Oh, De Bruyne came back, man.
Stones.
Casemiro just lost
That was
it.
Stones.
Oh, was it? Casemiro just lost it at Garnacho.
Did he?
Oh no, someone's hurt.
Who is that? Rodri.
Yeah, Rodri.
That's not good for the city. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Grealish, it just seems like he's so one-dimensional. He keeps just always goes in. Like today, anyway. Like
Yeah.
right foot, look inside,
Yeah.
do something else.
Yeah.
Hold on.
This is the old triangle passing, right?
Well, you know, Pep did learn from your man. His idol is Cruyff.
He did learn from him.
He says he owes everything to him. So
That's why Spain won the World Cup. Come on, Haaland's got to get on the score sheet, mate. Shut him down, shut him down.
Bissaka.
oh, I would have played it through to Bruno then.
To feet, absolutely.
Yeah, to feet, like through.
Absolutely.
Fuck, that was on.
And then follow up as an option.
I thought
Give him
I'm more shocked that he didn't do it.
Give and go.
Oh my god, like he was.
Yep.
Go Lindelof.
City, you're backing off. Come on.
Have it, Rashford. Oh,
Oh, well.
What tattoos?
Got to have tough stickers when you're a celebrity.
Oh, he just needed to get over the ball a
The
bit
way
more.
it was his
Just
body,
now,
man. Look at his body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was under it. He just needed to.
Because if that was under the bar, that was in.
Oh yeah,
He just leant over a little bit more.
he knew. He knows that.
Jeez.
It is a very odd G's game, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Look
Yeah, it's an odd G's game. It's because I know they're gonna have such an easier game against Inter. That's why.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, G Natch.
Tell you what, Stones has come on. Like he's become a lot better player.
Yeah, he has actually. He showed that potential when he was at Everton.
Yeah, he was good there. Yeah.
Him and
He's grown into his stones.
Well, they had your ex-player playing with him. Lescott was
So
playing
did
with
they?
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm saying he just went from City and he went.
Jolly
the-
on.
the other centre half. What was his name? That I
Hey,
liked?
what are we doing?
They would have had less. Jagielka was there.
Yeah,
Jagielka.
Always liked
Who
him.
got relegated this season?
Yeah.
Leicester,
Leicester,
Leeds, and
Leeds,
Southampton.
Southampton.
So I said the three teams that actually
That's some
got
good players.
the three teams that actually got relegated. Look at the size of those clubs compared to the teams that stayed up. Like Leeds, a big team. Leicester just won the league
Who they
5
bag-
years
who they
ago.
bagging?
That's the Oasis bloke, Noel Gallagher.
Liam or Noel.
It's Noel because he's been on the radio acting like a
Oh, was he?
absolute
He
moron.
was bagging like Man City. Man
No,
United
he was
players.
saying things about Ferguson, and the guy on the radio goes to him, "That's Sir," and he goes, "He's no Sir to me." He goes, "He's Alex," and I'm like, "You're a mallet."
He's been served by the Queen.
I'm like, "You're a
He's,
dickhead, mate." Like seriously. Someone said to him, "You upset Liam doesn't make you popular anymore." Yeah, they made him pick a combined 11 of the one that we did, the treble one,
Right.
and he picked 11 City players.
Oh,
No.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm like, please.
My
man.
argument is,
Oh,
Well done,
see, look at
Brown.
the strength. Give. Too late.
Won't cross it on his left.
No.
Couldn't have gone for it. Oh, what a save. Oh. Offside.
Offside, damn it.
Hat-trick.
Dude, that was a cracker save by the player.
Save.
I know he didn't do what we were
Harvey's not
saying.
scored for too many games.
That was a cracker save.
Oh, yeah.
I know he didn't do what we
Miles
were
offside.
I know he didn't do what we were saying, get it out, but what a save. That's a
Miles offside.
cracker save, man.
Miles offside.
That was a crack.
Dude, that was a really good save, man. He got down.
See,
Haaland
as
is-
much as that, it's a poor finish.
Yeah, because it probably should have
On
been
his
30 in the
left.
corner
Goal open,
against the.
7 yards
If
out.
we equalise now, that's
Oh, that's a save that gets you.
That's what.
yeah. Come on,
gee.
First to the ball.
Nachi.
Oh, well done.
Oh!
See, he's more direct, man.
See what I mean? Within 30 seconds. These are close margins.
Oh, he's going to be.
He's
If
good.
he gets injury free and that,
He's
he's going to
19,
be.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to be a star.
Oh
You know,
my
like
lord, that
with
was
his with his
close.
club, he's like with
Look at
Ten
this.
Hag.
Look at this.
That was so close. Oh.
You know, with his national team, he's going to be. With his national team, he's going to be for the next couple of years still learning off Messi. Like he's.
Oh, that was
So where's Messi going now that he's definitely going back to PSG?
He's coming to
right?
Man United.
I know. That's what people were saying, man. Try get him in the Premier League. Just get him there.
Dude, I'll take him for a season.
Oh, I'd
Dude.
have him. I say, listen, you're playing at number 10.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah. Fernandez, be quiet.
You play out somewhere else.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not offside, okay. Shut him down.
Good
Big
ball.
cross, City. Oh, for goodness sake.
Corner.
Corner.
Don't let them
Well, since he
Come on,
scored a
boys.
hat trick against us
Come on, boys.
in the first game,
Let's go.
and then the second game he didn't really touch the ball, and
Go
he
on.
hasn't really done much today either. Helen, you're right.
Well, he didn't do much against Brighton. He didn't do much against Brentford. I actually didn't play one of them.
Who's
play one
who's
of
gonna
them.
volley out the box for us?
Scholes. Scholes coming out of retirement.
Bring him on as kicker.
Yeah.
They do,
Bring
Fred.
Beckham on to take some set pieces.
Fred.
what they do with
Oh.
American football.
Yeah. Look in.
Shut him
Sure.
down.
Good ball.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Casemiro.
Out. Get out.
It's all right. It's all right. Still got possession.
Fucking hell. Do you know what's bullshit right now? It's 2-1.
Go,
and
go,
that's
Rashi.
the score that I thought.
You said that too, so you jinxed us.
I didn't jinx us.
No.
I said I'm going with my head.
Come on, Rashi.
Shut him down.
Cassie.
I love him.
What a great signing.
Because you know why it's a good signing? Because he wanted to come to the club. It wasn't like Di Maria just go get someone that didn't want to be there. He actually said, I want to change, and he wanted to come to United.
Good block. Well done.
Apparently, he messaged Ten Hag the night before when we
Really?
lost 4-0 to Brentford, and he goes, I'll fix your midfield problem. Casemiro, like he wanted
It's
to come.
surprising because he's won club-wise, won everything.
Yeah.
I think he wanted a challenge. He knew that he
He
was
just
going
wanted
to
a
keep.
change of environment. He said, I wanted a change.
He was going to keep winning at Real Madrid. You're at
But
Real
then they
Madrid.
didn't win nothing this year. Look, Casemiro's
Oh, yeah,
gone.
man.
Yeah. He should have passed. That's all right.
Look at that. I know it's not all down to Casemiro, but he wasn't at Real Madrid this year. What'd they win? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
No Champions League, no league.
What is going on here?
He didn't even
free
put his
kick.
hands up. That's just because he's taller than him. That's got nothing to do with.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
No, but it's true.
How many free
You're not.
kicks?
If your hands are
How many
down,
free kicks
but
I've
it's
got against
true.
me?
It's
Yeah.
not.
There we go. Your buddy.
Yeah. Oh, God. Really?
Kids making how much money is he making a week?
200.
All right. Look at his haircut.
Yeah, no, it's
Looks like his
terrible.
mum cuts his friggin' hair.
It's terrible. You know what? He's 23 though, and he's won 5 titles.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, look at the kid's hair.
De Bruyne.
It looks like his mum puts a bowl on his head.
I know. I just actually think De Bruyne. I don't think he's done. I actually think Fred's marked him out of the game.
Fella, come here, fella. You need a haircut.
I actually think Fred's marked him out of the game though. De Bruyne. He hasn't done much today.
You know what his mother does, George? Puts a bloody
The
frying
bowl,
pan
the frying pan. Yeah.
What?
Who's this? Vout?
Bounces.
I don't know.
But the thing is, that's what I was saying. The difference is with City's bench is they've got a starting 11 that
Yeah.
can compete for the league. We've got Val Veghorst, Harry Maguire. Like
Yeah.
that's why Ten Hag needs time
He
to
needs signings.
build this team.
Yeah. You can bring Foden on. Who else has he
Yeah,
got on?
like
I don't know much of
Mahrez.
the Mahrez.
Mahrez.
Nathan Ake in defence.
Yeah.
You need another defender.
I mean, he's got Edison. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. What are we doing here with Weghorst? So we're putting Rashford out in the wing.
Laporte.
Who's he going to take off?
I don't know. It's
Probably
Sancho. Up,
Sancho.
He's
yeah.
got- you got-
Rashford
they
out
got
in the wing.
Laporte as well.
Yeah.
Laporte.
Like what a
Rashford's going to go out in the wing.
yeah. Rashford to go out wide.
Yeah.
Sancho will go off.
He's got to go for it, doesn't he?
Well, he has to. It's
Let's hold the ball. Get it.
Veghorst hasn't scored a Premier League goal. Imagine he comes on
No,
the
he
FA Cup
still hasn't.
and FA Cup and scores.
But that's what happens, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's what happens in these situations.
Why?
Oh.
No, no, it's
Did
Are you not allowed to take free kicks early these days or
No,
something?
he's doing a substitution.
Oh,
What?
Sir Alex is getting ready to give the hairdryer. He's like, that's it. I'm going to go in there.
Oh,
25.
Yeah,
That's the name?
Sancho.
All right.
It had to be.
Yeah.
He's done nothing.
Yeah, okay.
He's been
It's
so
not his
quiet.
game, like I said.
No.
When you're countering against City, it's hard for him because it's not his game. But then again, he's been playing well the past couple of weeks, so
yeah.
you reward him.
Regardless of the outcome, I'm going to sleep good tonight.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
I like Wan-Bissaka, man.
He's okay. Well, Tell him that someone's there.
No, but Bruno again is the one next to him hasn't said a
He's
word
your
to him.
captain, man. That's your captain.
Yeah.
Chase
Go,
him
go,
down.
go.
Yeah, he had to. He had to.
Grealish was smart. He knew I go
No,
across
Fred
his
had-
body.
Fred
yeah, no,
had-
but he's like, I go across his body, I'm getting fouled. I'm always letting me go. He did the right thing as the winger.
That's what you do.
It's what you're taught. It's what you're taught to do.
Fred had to make that foul.
Casemiro.
Yeah, just caught his back leg.
Yeah.
You're taught to do that.
Oh, he didn't.
Well,
Just-
didn't mean to.
I've seen blokes kick it into
Oh,
people's
There was
faces.
2 or 3 weeks ago. I can't remember which
Yeah.
game it was.
Oh, I've seen it. Like,
It was crystal clear, had plenty of time.
oh yeah,
The player should have been sent off.
100%.
It wasn't one of these teams. It was some other game in the
Yeah.
Premier League. He knew what he was doing.
I think it was in one of them in the Chelsea game. I reckon. I saw it.
Had
What are
plenty
they
of
taking
time.
against the referee?
I've done that one.
You every time we do these watch-alongs, I just forget that we're on the podcast.
But that's the best. That's the best part about
I
it.
just forget that we're live.
But that's the best part about it.
All right. I'm down.
Gundogan always plays good against us too, man.
Such a gund.
That's offside.
No?
That's not. The ball, referee, the ball!
No Man City player said nothing.
The ball, referee, the ball! Shoot! Hey,
Who's that?
Offside to start with.
Well, they're
They'll
told
leave-
to leave it
They'll
now.
leave
aren't
it
they?
and then
If they're not sure, they're
and
told to
then-
leave.
Oh,
it.
no, he was
no,
on.
no.
He was on.
But even if, they're told to leave it if they're not sure these days.
And that little bastard always plays against. against us.
That
Who?
that little bastard.
He does play well against us too, to be fair.
Yeah, well, learn to kick with your right foot, mate, and you won't be doing that. You'll be going in.
What are we doing? What's happened?
It's gone down the other end, and we were too busy watching
What's
replays.
going on?
Kim!
Hey, Kim.
Has he come out?
Yeah.
He was on the podcast the other day.
He hissed at me the other day.
Come here, man.
I've come to feed him while Kerry was away.
You want to come here? Come on. Come in.
Come on, good luck, charm.
Because my cat's black and white, but it's not as fluffy.
No,
Come on.
Bobby.
Oh, it's,
Come in.
Good luck, charm,
Come
Akeem.
Tight fur.
Come in. Be a good luck charm. You go under the legs.
Not for Man City.
Yeah, for us, for the blue team.
Come on.
No, I'm just going to leave my.
He's going to jump on the
Yeah, I'm just
computer.
gonna I'm just gonna mark everything.
Yeah.
Now I own everything.
Nah, they just love to rub their...
Now that's marking.
Is that?
When
Is that
they
what they
mark
do?
Yeah,
the
it's
cheek,
marking.
I always thought
When-
they like trying to get
Yeah.
them. I thought they were trying to get
when the
cat.
mouth, when they do this,
Oh,
that's
my
marking.
cat does that all over the
because
house.
because you got dogs.
Yeah.
So she's going after the dogs, marking it.
Yeah, but no, she does it like up on the benches and
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Who's that, Kim?
Marking, okay.
That's Rob.
I'm not going to even... Because
Well, Chris the other day didn't care about him when he came and sat with Christopoulos.
I'm
Hello?
just going to leave because...
Here you sit.
There's another dangerous...
Sit down, buddy. You alright?
This is another dangerous area.
Come on, come on, come
Kim comes on the podcast all the time now.
Okay.
You see you,
on.
George.
Oh, come on.
Oh, George. He pushed his head at you, man.
Is he gonna have shit?
It looked like it. He wasn't happy, was he?
Okay, baby. How come when Kun's here?
Because he feels comfortable
Yeah.
when I'm here. Me or Jess.
Okay.
Oh,
Offside,
Aye.
thank you. Thank you.
Come on, Vort.
Offside.
what a name.
He's a Vort.
He's a Vortui.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying about Van Nistelrooy. I don't know why he stepped down at PSV. Because
Okay.
apparently they were having
All
so
right.
much financial troubles.
Who's coming off? He's
McTominay.
taking the defender off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently they were having that
You
much.
Go for it.
gotta go.
Apparently, how good he did. They were having so much financial trouble
Lindelof.
Yeah.
He's going for it.
that he really did
Look.
well
What's the worst that can happen? You concede another goal?
This is the thing.
in a final. Yeah.
10
gotta
minutes,
go for
you gotta go for it.
Less. Is it 7 minutes of stoppage time?
Yep. Hello, man.
If he was gonna go for it, you know what I'd go for? Police.
Hit
Yeah.
it! Hit it! What are you doing?
Oh,
Oh.
he wants to take everyone on.
Walk it in, man. It was on your left foot.
Yes, that was very close.
That was extreme.
What a shot now.
There. Yep.
Too much, man.
He's not. Which proves he's not a dribbler.
No, he's not.
He's not a dribbler.
He's very quick.
Yeah.
He's rapid and he knows the positions to be in.
and he's strong.
He could have sewn it up.
He should have shot way earlier
He scored goals from that
Oh, no.
distance.
because he's got a good shot on him.
The
Yeah.
corner.
Well, the ball was out when he kicked it.
What's the matter, man? You want to mark everything. You can't just mark everything here. See here. It's good.
Hey, buddy.
He likes you, George.
Tonight he does. Coming over to feed him the other day while Kerry wasn't here. He's just
It's because no one was here. He's probably
Yeah.
here all day. Just
like, who's this bloke?
he just likes smelling everything.
Hold.
All right, McTominay. We got McFred on the field.
Yeah, I know.
We've
Yeah,
we've
have
conceded
got McFred.
we've conceded a lot of goals with that combination.
Because they don't complement each other as midfielders. They're both demolishers. They both break up play. They're both demolishers. They're not, so they don't complement each other. Go. Oh, you should have played that ball first time.
Shut him
Good.
down.
Oh,
Oh,
that's okay.
Nachi.
Don't let him go.
Come on, Rashi.
Yeah. Don't.
What's
Try
happening?
and
It's
walk it
2-1 Man
out.
City, man.
Goodness sake.
Go
Well
Nachi.
done.
Just because we didn't want to clear the ball.
Oh,
I don't know.
Rashford's been down. It
Casemiro?
was Rashford, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Rashford.
oh.
Probably copped a corky or
And
something.
there's internationals next week, isn't there?
Is it?
Week after.
Week after.
Because of the Champions League.
Yeah.
Week after, yeah.
So why was the Europa League played before the Europa Conference?
I don't know.
Is there there has to be a reason?
I don't. Well, yeah.
So
Because the Europa Conference
Roma
is the lowest one. Why didn't they play that
And
first?
they haven't been played, have they?
No, it's getting played next week with the Champions
who,
League.
who did Roma lose to?
Sevilla,
Sevilla
penalties.
again.
Penalties.
What is it about these Spanish teams, man? That
It's severe. They've
Them,
won
they've won it 6 times or something.
Yeah, I thought it was 7.
But
But
4 under
Right.
Emery.
yeah. To defeat people.
Yeah, what about Sevilla?
He's supposed to mark
it
everything.
just comes in.
He's supposed to touch everything.
That's mine. That's mine.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's just marking that now.
Just yeah. We need.
Where does your cat do it?
Do you know what she does? She likes to go on the sink where the taps are.
Yeah.
And she'll
Rub
do
it,
that.
yeah.
The other day,
Yeah, well.
she
I wonder
did it too
why on
hard,
the
and she
thing.
turned the tap on, and the fucking water went all over the because the tap was like over the other side.
Oh, shit.
So
Yes!
we're
Oh.
in the other room with this shh, and all this water's running down the bench. And like,
Oh, my God.
You don't want to leave her home alone then.
no, but she's
Shut him down. Shut him down. Shut him
Oh, come
down.
on.
what are we doing
He
here?
just had his back to goal, Rashi, so he couldn't.
Yeah,
yeah,
all right, we're doing something.
that's it, the management.
Delay, delay, delay. Delay, delay.
Oh, well
delay.
done. Oh, too much, man. Settle down. There is like 3 minutes and then stoppage time left. First one was a nice goal, man.
The referee was almost in the way.
Maybe they'll choke against Inter. Maybe the other Martinez will score a hat trick.
Yeah, thanks for your well wishes. Good luck.
Okay.
You just want to come be part of it.
You like the colour blue? Yeah, like the colour blue.
Don't do
Look,
it.
in
Akeem.
in all seriousness, we haven't really done much this game.
It hasn't. I don't think either team have
No,
really done
okay.
much.
Yeah.
Like one goal was a cracker, one was a penalty, and the other one was, like
Volley.
It was
Another volley.
yeah, another volley like that. There hasn't actually
You
been.
get one of those goals every,
Yeah.
So who's man of the match?
Oh,
Good question.
probably Gundogan
Has to be.
for the goals.
Yeah.
And he's played well.
Oh,
Oh, Casemiro.
why did you let him? Oh,
You'd give it to him, I'd say. Gundogan. if
who's
it's
run out?
still-
Yeah, who was that? That was
It was Casemiro.
yeah. He's
there.
run out of legs. He
I
wouldn't-
just think he.
Far post. That should have gone to Haaland.
The only other real chance I can think of is that Haaland one that De Gea saved.
Grealish.
Oh, he's bringing on defender for an attacker.
That's unlike Pep.
It is unlike Pep.
We need some more players, man.
Oh, they do. United do. The fact that he took over the worst United team in Premier League history and made 2 cup finals and finished third, he's done something right.
I just think at Chelsea they spent all that money and they didn't even make the Champions League.
I know, man.
They're going to be in huge debt.
But it's because Potter was just the wrong decision. They should have never sacked Tuchel for Potter. That was
No.
ridiculous.
Get there.
What was the ref calling?
Nah, there was a thing back here.
Handball back
Oh.
there. It wasn't really deliberate.
Good on you, Rodrigo.
It wasn't deliberate. Was it? It wasn't deliberate, was it?
He booked him, though.
Not much.
I don't think it was deliberate. His hand was down by his
Of course
side.
it was.
Of course it
Oh,
was.
I just don't know because he booked him. Like, usually they
It
won't.
went like this.
But usually they don't
Don
book
is the
him.
most biased supporter ever.
No,
Usually they don't book him if it's. Yeah, well done.
fuck
Oh, it wasn't
him.
really.
Hold,
I thought it
hold,
was.
hold.
Go.
Have a shot at me.
Nah, shot on.
No.
Well done, Garnacho. Oh, good ball.
You want some chippies? It's no good. Too much salt.
No, you don't have chippies, man. No, you
Too
don't
much
go in
salt.
there. You just don't care, do you?
Kev is going to jump onto the laptop.
Look at him.
He's going to jump onto the laptop.
Whoa.
He wants to walk on everything. Don't go on. The other day I was trying to making pizzas with in there,
What
and he
a
jumps up,
bro.
gets all these flower prints in his feet, and walks around the
My
house.
cat does that all the time. Jess is trying to work, jumps on the
Oh,
she jumps
yeah.
on the laptop and tries to get down on the wall.
They sit on the keyboard.
Oh yeah, they love it.
They sit on the
Come on.
keyboard.
Come here.
4 minutes, eh? Okay.
Yeah, good boy.
Shut him down, shut him down, shut him down.
Oh,
Oh! Oh!
McTominay.
Oh my God. Oh.
Fuck. It's a good ball by Shaw.
Well done, goalkeeper.
Oh,
Well done, goalkeeper.
Oh.
I'll give you that. You blocked that.
come on, man. Put a good ball in.
Come on. It's just something. Let's make it interesting. Let's go to extra time.
No,
Come on.
no,
Come on.
no.
That's the camera, isn't it?
Yeah, those ones that run across the.
Come on, Cassie. He is.
Who?
Cass. He scored some things.
Casemiro's good, yeah. He scored some headers.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Pep and Ten Hag get an advanced hair subscription for whoever wins?
I think they look better with bald heads.
No, they do. Oh, Garnacho, man.
Oh, well,
How's Ganache getting the ball every time?
he's a good player.
Oh my God.
Kyle Walker.
Look at this. This there, that reaction.
Oh,
there.
yeah, it was a good save. And then it hit the crossbar. And then he must have saved it then because we got a
He did,
corner.
He did.
What was the corner for?
He's-
That's
Stones has headed the cross.
Oh, no, it hit.
There.
Yeah, okay.
Ortega, you're wild.
That was a good save. That's a
The
cup.
Stones is the one who saved.
That's
I
a-
think it hit the
We could have
crossbar
been-
the
We
first
could have been a
time.
couple more in the hole anyway.
That's a
if it
cup.
wasn't for
That's
that.
a cup winning save.
Oh, come on.
Walker.
What'd you do?
Even his friend came up and goes, get up, man.
What did you do? Injuries?
Oh, look at that Man City top on the left. With the Kappa on it. Oh, my God.
I loved Kappa.
Kappa, bro.
Back in the day, it was my favourite.
Brother one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kappa.
I had one of those.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
this game's gone really quick.
Mm.
It has gone quick.
Fergie's gone like this to the ref.
Stock standard.
Oh, he's actually injured.
Rico Lewis. I know.
Laporte.
Laporte's a bit more experienced, but he's slower than.
Laporte.
We're going to put Stones out wide.
Yeah, I'd say so. Right back. He ran all the way over to take the throw in from the other side.
You do.
I know.
You do. So that's been at least a minute. We've got a minute and a half.
What happened?
Kim,
Yeah, what happened?
over the
in
top.
Injury
Over the top. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Of course you're going to play it short. Still in. Still in. Oh, see, that went out. You've got to keep.
That's it.
Love it.
Rashford's limping and he's meant to be chasing. Look at him. That's done. Game over. Yes. 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 Couldn't have gone, man.
Yeah. Killed us.
Double.
I think if you ask any person that's got a bit of soccer knowledge, man, you were definitely the underdogs.
Oh, we were the underdog, but I don't. We didn't get.
We weren't outplayed.
No, we weren't outplayed at all. It was really actually when you think it was one of the more boring FA Cup finals. Really, I know it's our
It was
teams,
close,
but
though.
it was a close game. Yeah,
It's going to take something.
it was. If anything, it's good for United to know that it was tightly contested against what's probably the best team in the world.
Is this close?
That's right, exactly. And his first year.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, his hand went up.
He was his assistant, wasn't he, at Bayern? Ten Hag was the. Oh no, yeah, he was. He was the reserves coach. So they know each other.
Oh, and on that note, I'm very tired.
Calvin Phillips, he's
I
played
went to
7
bed
minutes.
and I was laying down on the bed with Jess, and I'm like, I gotta get up. If I don't get up, I'm not.
You're gonna get a medal?
Phillips, he would, yeah. Maybe not a Premier League medal, I don't know.
A Premier League medal, but
But he'll get an FA Cup medal because he's
in
on the bench.
start. He's on the
Calvin
bench.
Phillips.
Yeah,
Calvin Phillips.
yeah.
He didn't do much, did he?
No,
Well, they're talking about he actually might go to West Ham. They're saying if West Ham lose Rice, they'll probably try to go for Phillips. Because try to replace him.
yeah.
It's done, big man. Man City 1-2-1.
Oh, no.
One to go.
Positive for Man U this season. We won a trophy,
Champions League.
made Champions League, and we're in another final.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying they were having this argument. Ferdinand was having this argument with the Arsenal people. They were saying they had a better year than United, and Ferdinand goes, "Yeah, that's why you're not winners." He goes, "Because United won a trophy, finished one spot behind you." He goes, "Every player will take that over finishing second and not doing anything in any competition." Because that's why Arsenal, that's why you're where you are.
Nothing is positive until the Glazers get out.
I agree. I'm 100%. And Sir Jim wants to keep him there so he can
It's a lot of biscuits.
get fucked too. The fact that he's in bed with the Glazers and is trying to get away to keep them at the club, no United fan should want that.
He can get fish and chips.
Yeah, no United fan should want that. Whereas the other guy, whoever it is, Qatar trying to do a full sale,
Yeah.
you know, that's getting rid of these parasites. Say whatever you want. Look at City. They're owned by Abu Dhabi Group, but they're not taking money out. They're putting money into the club, trying to win trophies. The Glazers are taking dividends, and they're billionaires. Like, why do you need to take dividends out of a club when you are billionaires already?
Yeah.
You've obviously got money from somewhere else. Like,
Not only that, the reason is they borrowed the money.
the club's in debt. That's
They
right.
Put the club in
They
debt.
put the club on the debt. Like, I don't get that. Like, Rob, you're in finance. How do they? The club is in debt. Like, shouldn't they have the debt been on their businesses or something? Like when they took the loan for the club, I just
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
It's
The debt transfers never really.
They should never have been able to do that. It's ridiculous.
They borrow the money on the basis of Manchester United's food, you know.
Because the debt went on the
I
club.
don't know yeah, well, but I don't know the details. They still have to service that debt and pay it off.
Yeah, well,
You know, when Solskjaer was
the debt is the same as the day they bought it.
when Solskjaer was managing,
Still 500 million debt,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and that's how much they paid for the club.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're not.
That's
paying it
exactly.
off.
That's
They
ridiculous.
took $1.9
And they've been taking
billion
dividends,
pounds out of
which is,
in so many years.
and people are like,
That's-
oh,
that's
United
that's
fans.
irresponsible.
See, and people are like, oh, United fans don't complain. You've still spent money, but if you actually look at it, United is that big of a club that if that 500 million debt wasn't there, they weren't taking dividends. How much more would United actually be able to spend?
Yeah.
They'd be so dominant, like,
Yeah.
because they make their own money. Which is it's a travesty to football, man. They shouldn't be able to do that.
Well, it's actually irresponsible.
Exactly.
Business management.
That's right. But that's why they've
You
said
don't pay yourself dividends when you're in that much debt.
exactly.
And then not only
Stupid.
that, one of the directors, the daughter of the Glazers,
She
Yeah,
loaned
she's-
money off the club to
she went
build a house or something.
and borrowed money, $300 million, right, to buy a bloody mansion
With the club as collateral.
put collateral as Manchester United.
Oh no, that's
And it's terrible.
that they're breaching the
So that's what I thought.
they're breaching the Companies Act.
We know, but who's there to?
Who's going to stop them? That's
Well,
right.
the government should step in.
What I don't get is the government stepped in about because the government
stepped
stepped in with Chelsea because apparently there's a war. So
Yeah.
Abramovich, who had nothing to do with the war,
No, he had nothing
and
to
like
do with
I don't ever feel sorry for billionaires, but
The
he
bloke,
was forced to sell his club
Yeah.
for no fucking reason.
Yeah,
the
he was.
bloke,
What did he do? He did nothing
the bloke lost more than $4 billion.
because the government made him do
never
it.
took any.
He never
dividends
took
out of
a
the
cent
club.
out of
He
Chelsea.
spent 1.5 billion
Yes, he did.
on players,
Yes,
right?
he did.
And he bought the club cheap.
But it doesn't matter. The club made him sell it when he did nothing wrong.
Yeah,
These guys have
it's
been doing something wrong for 16 years, and they're
They should have been prosecuted
of course,
seriously
of course.
because directors have a fiduciary duty, and that dodgy stuff. I mean, I
Yeah.
was once. I remember this. I won't say who the employer was. The wife of a director came in and said, "Oh, can I just take $200 out of petty cash to go shopping? Can you
Please,
sign this?" I said, "I'm not signing it."
because I can
I said,
get in
"I'll
trouble.
I'll get thrown out of the profession. No.
Yeah, but it's true though. It's so
I
dumb.
say, what? Your husband's not earning enough money. Silly.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're billionaires already because of their
Oh.
dad that bought the club, Malcolm. So they're billionaires. They're worth 20 billion as a family. Why the fuck do they need to take dividends?
Yeah.
They're obviously making money somewhere else.
No,
Yeah, don't
irresponsible.
they own like the Red Sox and stuff? Like
Yeah, they own an NFL
Oh,
team.
no, that's
The ones that won the Super
the
Bowl.
Liverpool guys are the ones that own Fox.
Now that's why I hate LeBron James, because he's part of FSG.
Yeah.
So he's to do with Liverpool.
The Buccaneers.
The Liverpool,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, Liverpool the one that own the other one.
Mo Star says David De Gea is a disgrace, overrated, overhyped, overplayed. I disagree, man. Disagree with that
Well-
comment 100%.
Well,
He was one of United's best players today. He made a save from Haaland that,
I think the two goalkeepers did well.
yeah, they did nothing wrong.
Actually,
He just keeps riding it. He's not happy with De Gea.
all right.
Fair enough, man.
Who's this, bro?
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
De Gea will go down in Man United history as probably the third best keeper in the history of the club. Only to Schmeichel and Van der Sar, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a keeper. No.
Hey, Bartos was pretty
Yeah.
Taibbi.
Maybe.
Taibbi.
5-0.
He reckons second goal was De Gea's mistake. No way.
No.
How do you figure?
No way. It
How do
wasn't
you
his
figure?
mistake.
You had 3 players in front of him.
He didn't even see.
Nah. It was nowhere near his mistake. Otherwise, they'd all be saying it.
You got 3 players standing in front of you, and the guy hits it,
No,
and
it wasn't.
he bounces.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Varane standing like this, not Varane's fault, but it bounces over Varane like that and goes right over his leg, and you're meant to save
Look,
that.
as a defender,
No, it wasn't his
the
fault.
Natural reaction for me would be to stick a leg out and try and block
Yeah.
it.
That's right. Defenders
Why
didn't
they-
do their duty, man.
Why they didn't do it, I don't know.
Couldn't have gone stood there, had a coffee, and had the
I'm
shot.
not saying De Gea hasn't had like some muck-ups.
Yeah, but every keeper
But
does.
every keeper does, and you don't win the Golden Glove and
Yeah.
have that many clean sheets without being a good keeper.
Yeah.
This-
Yeah.
you know.
Well, you know what? It's a good thing.
I'd hate this walk
Oh,
as a runner-up.
This is so stupid.
They should just bring it onto the
I would,
pitch.
I would literally just walk down the tunnel. Seriously.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to.
Yeah.
see
I would be
this.
tempted to.
I see. I always disagree with this. He said.
Let's keep going.
He said David De Gea is overrated. Period. His wages are crazy for zero success.
Okay.
For one, he's won a Premier League, and two, it's not his fault how much money he gets paid.
And for 2, he's taken a pay cut.
No, but
He
it's
has.
never. It's they said it about Sanchez when he came to us. Do you think when they said to him, "Oi, we're going to give you 400 grand a week," he was going to go, "Oh no, don't worry about it. Give me less."
Yeah.
It's not his fault.
Why have they got Sir Alex up there?
I know.
I mean, come on.
He's taken a pay cut.
No, but what I'm saying is it's never the player's fault how much money they're getting. No, you can't. Like Maguire's on 200 grand a week. Is it his fault? No, they offered it to him. Is he going to
Yeah.
reject it?
Yeah.
And Gill's there as well. Ferguson probably wants to kill them all. It's probably revving.
He hasn't reacted. I'm just watching Ferguson shaking everyone's hand as if he enjoyed any of the performances. That he
No,
haven't.
he's not happy.
I didn't see everyone that
No.
he shook hands with, but ones I did see. No,
You
when,
know,
when I lost the cup final,
yeah.
call up the
I can tell why Garnacho's going to be a good player.
Hey, it's good.
But no, not just because of his attitude. That he was so pissed off. He was sitting on the ground. He didn't,
Oh, yeah.
You know, and now you can just tell.
Real Madrid
That was
reject.
right.
Fax machine. Well, he never played for Real Madrid, man, so he can't be a Real Madrid reject. You gotta do some scrub up on your football knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this one of your subscribers or just
I don't know who it is. I think you should subscribe. I like it.
Let me go with that.
We're always down. We're always down for a bit of banter. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I just feel that people are a bit too harsh on him.
He won 4 Player of the Years,
I
bro.
just feel
Like
that people are just a bit too harsh on him, man. Like you can't blame.
anyone that plays for Man United, and Liverpool as well, I'd say in England, the hype,
Email.
Yeah.
the hype. Like Rob will tell you this. Anyone in England, you're playing for United and Liverpool. The eyes that are on you, it's completely different to every other club.
Yeah.
Same with Madrid and Barcelona in Spain. But you know,
You
it's
have to perform.
it's not. There's such a stigma on United and Liverpool because they're huge.
Yeah.
Ronald Rose says, "Hi, man. How are you?"
Hey.
Like, they said that about De Gea, like replacing him. The difference is you might be a good keeper at, I don't know, Everton,
Yeah.
but it's completely different being a good keeper at Everton and then being a good keeper at Man United.
Look at Sancho.
That's what I'm saying. It's my point. They're like, they're like, put Dean Henderson in. It's like, just because he does it for Nottingham Forest doesn't mean, you know, doesn't mean he'll do it for
Cameron.
them.
Bloody
But I was gonna say, like Sancho, all eyes on him. He came.
Yeah,
He was
that's right.
killing people at Dortmund.
100%.
He was, and he just folded. He's not half the player he was there. I think I need to sleep.
Already.
Should have gone
Already?
to Real Madrid. This guy really doesn't like De Gea,
Yeah,
man.
it's 5 a.m.
This guy really doesn't like David. Poor David.
Yeah, wow.
Poor guy.
I wasn't going to miss out. I'm going to stretch my legs.
Stretch your legs.
Stretch my legs a bit.
You want
It's all right,
to
man.
replay? See if Man United win the replay.
It's okay, Mo Star. We know you don't like him, man. It's all right.
See if they learn to mark people on the edge of the box.
Yeah, jeez, I'd be fuming as a
See,
coach.
and old mate there says that's De Gea's fault, the second goal.
Nowhere near his.
Look at our players. They weren't marking 3 players on the edge of the box.
Grimes says United with a crying face. I know, man. I'm crying. Rob is celebrating, and
Frank Grimes?
I'm crying. It is, you know. It could.
Yeah, baby.
If that's Frank Grimes, I'd like. He'd be like the best bloke ever. I know, Grime.
Goodbye, podcast. It's been real.
See ya, man.
See you, brother.
I like
Good to
it.
see you again, George. I like him too. Brother.
Oh, he didn't wear that jumper during the game, though. Look, he took it off. It's the same color as yours. It's not the same jumper. Diaz, Kenji. I'd hate to walk those stairs after a game.
Oh,
I know, right?
Go United, glory, glory. Yeah, I agree, Ronald, but you know, wasn't our day today.
Their legs would be pumping. Alright, I gotta sleep.
Wasn't our day, but
Good night, y'all.
we live to fight another day. Oh, he's got a P on his jumper, like for Pep. You know one thing I'll give him, Rob? One.
Photo. Photo.
One thing I say about Pep is he was crying. So it means he actually cares, you know. And he's been at Man City longer than he's been at any other club, so.
Brought him to win the Champions
I like
League.
this guy. This one, Alvarez.
I always thought.
Oh, I think he'll win it now, man.
I was wondering if he's going to play him today. So double threat.
2.
Can't mark both of them.
Oh, he's a good player, man, Alvarez. I like him.
He's a different player who complements.
Yeah, they're
Howard.
different. Very different, yeah. And he started most games in the World Cup, didn't he? When they won it?
Yeah,
He played most games.
scored against Australia.
Yeah.
Rico Lewis.
He's not bad.
19.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Here's the shoe polisher bootlicker.
Yeah.
Phil Foden.
Why are you making Fergie shake Gundogan? He didn't want to shake Gundogan's hand. He was upset.
Why don't Fergie just go like this?
He was like, yeah, he didn't want to do it. I bet you he must hate that part about it now, having to do this, because he'd never want to do it before. Hey, man, you come up here. We're going to get off in a second, don't we? Come on. Come in here. Come in here. It's fine. Well, you'd have to give Gundogan man of the match, wouldn't you?
You
Have to. I don't think anyone else. There it is. They're lifting it.
Yes.
Tell you what, man, I don't know why would they be letting Gundogan go? He's only 32. It's not. Still proved he can do it.
I don't know why Bayern Munich let him go.
Dortmund. Came
Was it
from
Dortmund?
Dortmund.
Yeah, it was Dortmund.
Oh,
Because when Klopp left, he wanted to leave, I think. I think that's what it was. And I just don't think they could. Dortmund are a selling club, aren't they? When City come in for money, they just couldn't keep him.
I mean, they sold.
They've sold so many.
They have sold so many.
I mean, you look back at the squad they've had. Just look at it: Haaland, Sancho, Lewandowski, Gundogan. Like they've had some.
And the rest.
Oh, there's been so many.
Goetze,
Goetze,
you said
Hummels,
You said Lewandowski.
Hummels, and then he went back. But he
went back.
went for his prime at Bayern.
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan,
And,
Kagawa came to us. Both came to us.
And Aubameyang.
Yep.
Aubameyang.
oh yeah, he was there.
Yeah, they were all there. They had so many players go through there.
What about the other bloke that went to Arsenal?
Lacazette,
No. He's African. And he was a lanky.
forward. He was a forward.
And then he went to City, scored against us.
Oh, he wasn't from there. Adebayor.
Adebayor, was he?
No.
Emmanuel Adebayor.
I don't know where he initially came from. Not sure.
I'm pretty sure he was from Germany.
I think he was from France, actually.
Oh,
Adebayor, I think.
could be.
But I'm not 100% sure. There's Gareth sitting behind Pep. That's how you hold a trophy, Gareth.
Garrett.
Southgate, he's there.
Oh,
He's not going to be happy.
Neither are you.
I saw it. I saw it come through.
oh.
That's how quick I got the email saying take a selfie
Yeah, with the cup.
with a cup.
Well, at least they sent it.
Man, oh man.
That's good. This bloke wants to take it on.
He's been a good signing, man.
Yes.
I mean, he was not much from Benfica. Like
100%.
you'd think the other one would want to leave now, don't you? Laporte, like, because he's not playing much.
Yeah, but there's lots of 60 games.
Yeah, I know. That's why I know. I agree. Well, there was a 1 year where he was picking Laporte over Stones, and then now he's picking Stones over Laporte.
Yep.
Or there's a year, for a couple of years, didn't pick Ake, now he picks him all the time.
Yeah, because every time Ake was in the starting 11, we can see it.
Yeah. So he's obviously.
He's been there now 2 years.
Oh, listen, he even at Bournemouth, he was not bad. He's a good player, but he was going hard for him at the start. Van Gaal picked him in the World Cup too. He was playing Ake, Van Dijk, and Timber, I think, three at the back.
Yeah, and then he swapped with
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
Well. Sleepy boys, go sleepy boys.
That's what he wants.
Where's Sleepy guys? Where's Sleepy guys? Come on. Night night. Good boy.
How many FA Cups have City got now?
5,
5
I think.
and 5 Premier Leagues.
5 or 6. No, 9.
No. Sorry, 5 with Pep, but 9
Yeah.
Premier Leagues.
Yeah. I think it's
That's
in this modern era it was our
9.
3rd FA Cup.
uh-huh.
Because 2011,
Yeah.
2019, and this one.
There was a big gap between them though. 11.
Yeah. Remember we lost to Wigan?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
you were here.
Unforgivable.
You were here.
Yeah, it was here.
I've blocked it from my memory.
Yeah.
No, but we were actually saying it when I remember us watching it, saying we thought Wigan were going to win the way they were playing.
The TV was there.
Yeah.
The couches were
That's
there,
right.
And all of a sudden, and you started abusing whoever was the coach.
Who would have been coach then?
Guardiola?
No,
No, Pellegrini.
could have been
Pellegrini.
Pellegrini. Yeah.
Pellegrini.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pep has only lost one FA Cup final, I think, to Liverpool a couple of years ago.
We didn't play.
Didn't they lose?
No,
Oh no, that's right, Chelsea.
we never got there.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
This is the 2nd FA Cup final with Pep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, both. So he hasn't. Yeah, that's
Won
right.
Both, but still.
Yeah. So look. Yeah, that's. But you've had 2 smashings in the modern era. You smashed. No, sorry. Yeah, you smashed Watford. That's right. It was 6-0.
6-0.
Yeah.
Still got.
7, it's saying. City's 7th FA Cup.
Okay.
It's amazing when you think Liverpool have only won 8.
FA Cups.
I'm seeing it now.
And Tottenham have won 9, 8 as well.
Have a
Tottenham
look.
used to have the highest number.
Well, Arsenal has got it now with 14. United 13.
Yeah, okay.
Tottenham 7.
Okay.
8. Sorry, there's 8.
8, yeah,
8.
that's what I thought. And we're on 7.
7. Chelsea 8. So Liverpool and Chelsea both 8. And then City won't. It's fun. Liverpool in particular. It's when you think about it because they dominate. Like they've only won 8. You'd think they would have won more,
Yeah, we haven't.
but then they've won more, 6 European Cups. So
Yeah.
Arsenal 14. Akeem's here. Should we say goodbye to the stream, Akeem? Now, everyone, it's late. Everyone's gone.
It is late. Thank you, everyone.
Man City have
for
won.
coming
Thanks,
along.
yeah, thanks everyone for coming. 2-1 Man City. It was what Rob wanted. It wasn't what I wanted, but we're here. We'll live to fight another day. Premier League show will start soon. we'll start it after the international break, I think, for the transfers. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching.
Thank
See you
you.
later.